Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. How y'all all doing? Welcome to a Mizzle Social Corner by yours truly, Mizzle 14. Hey, join the Mizzle family, y'all. What's going on? So we have another Sunday and we got some couple things to talk about today. So hope y'all ready to chat, debate, give y'all opinions about some of the topics that we're gonna talk about. And hope y'all enjoy. I'm always trying to give y'all good content every week on the Mizzle Social Corner and or Mizzle Talks. And even more content during the week. My caption videos, all your series videos, and other things. Discord watch along. So I appreciate everyone who's been supporting it. My numbers is getting more and it's increasing as slowly as possible. Thank you for the 1,200 subscribers who have been supporting my channel and watching. I'm still a small YouTuber, but still, it's getting up there. And I appreciate all y'all hard work and dedication and supporting my thing, and also my supporting my vision and my goal is how things going. So try to get people time to come in. Welcome if you're a Twitter. Welcome while watching this. Please, if you enjoy my content, hit my channel, subscribe to my channel, go to YouTube, type in Mr. 14. My name is right here, and click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for all my videos. And click all. Also follow me on social media. We have Twitter, Thomas_grown. Then Mrs. Grown is on Instagram. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos out there. The more the word of mouth it is, the better for my channel. All right, so let's get into it with the freaking countdown, and then we move on to show's update. Try and get more people time to come in. Hey CM, how you doing? Hey Will, what's going on? I am well. I'm well today. Good Saturday. My days off today and tomorrow, and I'm enjoying it. I had a good this morning. I watched the finale of Book 2 because it was crazy that Book 2, the finale, and Book 4 is out at the same time. So to split it up, I watched it recently. This one. I watched Book 2 recently with Auntie Momo and Dominique. Thank you for y'all joining with me. And then tonight after the panel, we're gonna watch Cabaret and Book 4. So because we can't do 3 videos tonight because it's a work week tomorrow. But that's it. I'm good. I'm having a good time. I'm ready to get this little live again. I always looking forward to my lives. Appreciate talking to y'all because I feel good doing this. It's like that. What's going on? So we're gonna do shows update, then we're gonna do a lineup. I can't get into power. It's too much. I think it just irks me. Yeah, it's a lot going on. There's a lot of pieces going on, and it's. I mean, I like the show. It's great. Hey, JW, how you doing, boo? What's up? I'm well. How are you? So let's start with the show's update. Then we're gonna tell you what's the lineup for tonight. Well, for our live, and then we're gonna get to topics. And that's the show's update. Oh, not the video file, not that. Get this together, time. Ooh, they got extra stuff here. I am good. Today is a good day. I don't know. I want to see. I want to see if I could be able to share my live on Discord and see if people can watch it there. But no, I'm trying to get here. We'll see. Ooh, no. Oh, I'm good today. It was good. Today's a good day. Hey, Dominic, how you doing, boo? All right, y'all. So, Ladies Who Listen Atlanta is on Fridays. I have been catching up, and I'll be watching it. Thank you, Dominic, for coming in with me and watching the latest two episodes with me. What was it? Yesterday, Saturday afternoon. We watched both the episodes together, and it was good. So we will talk about it later. Later, future live. Catfish, all new episodes, season 8 on. Hey, Deandra, how you doing? Catfish on new episode season 8 on Wednesdays. They didn't show the new episode this week, so it resumed next week. I don't know why, what happened. And but hey, we got a little break this week, right? The Kings of Napa season 1 is on Tuesdays. I think it's only 8 episodes, so it's like halfway through. Because I saw on Twitter they said it was halfway through the season. So I think it's only 8 through 10 episodes. We'll see. And it's good. So I gotta watch the latest episode. I didn't watch it yet. Please make sure. Yes, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and share my videos. Let people know about me. And I see my numbers is going up a little bit too. So appreciate everyone who has been spreading the word, or it is that traction of my videos is getting more people coming. So, hey. RuPaul Drag Race is season 14 on Fridays on VH1. And catch up on that. Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion season 2 on Mondays. Married at First Sight Boston is on Wednesday on Lifetime. I am watching it, and I had watched it I think I watched it on streaming sometime, I think Friday or Thursday, but I'm watching it now because I didn't watch the weather special. I just watched after the honeymoon the day on. It's getting good. And we might talk about it a little bit next week. Not full details, but I'm gonna explain it live next week and how Mad First Sight will tie into what we're gonna talk about next week. But it's okay. I enjoyed it. It's like that. It's some talking points. It's not the best yet, but it's some talking points to talk about. Queen season 1 is on ABC. It's on break right now, so it resumed this coming Tuesday. I don't know. A lot of people saying they ain't liking the show. I'm enjoying Queens. I mean, could have been done better, yes, but I'm enjoying it. But a lot of people don't really care for it. How y'all feel about Queens? Do y'all like it? Because I see it on Twitter, a lot of people not caring for that show. Hey, Tracy Boo. Ready to Love Potomac, season 6, and also on Fridays. It's getting good. I like this laid back, kind of refreshing, kind of feels different from last season. And it's kind of bring back to how it was the first season, even though I still feel like some things should be changed. But I'm enjoying it. But I'm telling you now, a lot of these cast members in this season are sexual ready. Like, I don't know, the sexual chemistry, the sexual energy is on forefront on TV. Because, we get like little chemistry between those people, but they rarely talk about sex like that. Like these couples talking about. That's like, they just really put the football. So talk about freaking touching kidneys, about breaking it out, ducking people out. I was like, what is that talk you're having? Right, CM? They probably want more toxic drama. I don't know. I really enjoyed the subtle drama that Queens give us. and the music and the stuff. I don't know. I guess people were expecting more from the acting and stuff like that. Candy in the Game premieres March 6th on Bravo TV. Like I said, I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna support the show, even though it's on Bravo TV, but I'm gonna support it and check it out. Whether I'm gonna review or not, it's begs a difference. But I'll probably do a watch along. We'll see. All right, shows I may not watch, but some of y'all probably are. Sister season 4 is on BET Wednesdays. Love Doing Lockup is on WeTV on Fridays. Catfish UK is on MTV on Wednesdays. K Michelle My Killer Body is on Lifetime Thursday. I said this show was like up in the air for me, but I think I decided not to watch it, even though people say it is good. But I don't know. I don't think I could be able to handle watching that show. So I'm just gonna go by, listen to reviews and people reviewing it. I don't think a lot of people are reviewing the show that much. Especially a lot of my favorite YouTubers, they're not really reviewing the show that much. I guess they're just watching it and talk about it on Twitter and stuff like that. But I ain't seen much reviews on it. But Growing Up Hip Hop season 6 on WeTV on Thursdays. Let's see, shows on app. Let's get together. Real Housewives of Miami is on Peacock. Every new episode is on Thursday. They did show the reunion look, but we didn't talk about that today. So I guess we talk about it when we talk about Miami. Power Book 4 season 1 premieres tonight. Both the premiere of the season premiere of book 2 and the series premiere of book 4 premieres today. So we watched book 2 already. So tonight after the panel, we're going to watch Cabaret and book 4. So if y'all wanted to see book 2, we have already watched it already and everything, and maybe later on in the week we could watch it again. But we already saw book 4 because it'll be impossible to do all 3 shows tonight. It can, but tomorrow people have to work. So we're going to watch Cabaret and book 4 tonight. P-Valley season 2. I just found out on Twitter, I think Instagram, that they just finished rapping season 2. I said, I thought they finished been rapping, but they just finished rapping season 2. They had a celebration party. So we will be getting it. I guess we probably won't get it till later this year. Probably like in the fall, late summer, early fall, I think. If they had to edit everything together, especially with this pending lawsuit. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But they just finished rapping, and we will be expecting it probably later on this year. The show is good. The graphics are alive. You sick of Tyler Perry and his writing? I hear that, right? The show is good, but the graphics are a lot. Yeah, that's what people were saying. I don't know if I can take it. So I'm sick of Tyler Perry and his writing. Ciao. Tyler Perry is a hit and miss sometimes with his writing, but it's mostly hit. Mostly misses. It's like that. Cabaret is tonight on Zeus Network. Like I said, after Ultimo's panel, probably around 10ish, we will watch the latest episode. And then tomorrow on my channel, we're doing a review. Because last week was Auntie Momo's, this week is mine. So if you catch it, it's on 8 o'clock Eastern, the review of Cabaret latest episode. And Love is Blind. Love is Blind is season 2 on Netflix. I didn't watch season 1, so I'm not gonna go back watching it. But what it is that it's like people is in the cubicles. I think this was airline the quarantine when we need some shows to watch. So it's everybody's in the cubicles. They don't really see each other, but they interact with each other do what's based on their words. It's kind of like The Circle when you don't see each other, but you interact. But you interact based on words. You ask questions just like that, and everything. It all leads up to a wedding or marriage. I thought, oh my God, just like Marriage at First Sight, but you actually get to know the person before you even go to the damn wow. But it's kind of like that. So it's a show based on a couple trying to meet each other, singles meet each other, but no physically see each other. They just talk about do the words. And at the end of the journey, you hoping to be married. I said, oh, okay. He got the nerves to get mad when people say on Twitter, I'm one of the these writers. Yeah, we all said that. We definitely all said that. We do agree that Tyler Perry do need writers in some a lot of his shows because it's become repetitive and it comes stupid, and he don't follow through with some like things. It could be, it's like the shows that we can just watch to make fun of and everything. Like some shows he really do good on, but shows is not. like sisters not bad, but I just can't. It just got too much to me, and it's got too competitive. People, Andy, how many times I can see Andy being stupid? How many times Karen's doing too much? I mean, like we need some elevation as characters because they do the same thing. It's the 4th season now. What's the elevation? But yeah. And I haven't seen people reviewing that lately either. I guess a lot of people falling off of sisters and all that stuff, those shows. So I'm gonna check out Love Is Blind and see what it's about, and hopefully it's good. Because people have been waiting for Love Is Blind to come back. Now we got the thing coming back. It's on premiere this Friday, February 11th. What else? All right, so things, the future of my channel. Like I said, things might change, but all your series segments is more in store. I ain't doing one this past week, but it's a lot of topics out there, so maybe I'll pick one and do it one this week. Discord, if you're not on my Discord, please hit my description box. The link to my Discord channel is down below. You do have to create a profile to join, and it's free. We do watch-alongs, we do chats, and everything. It's build a community. I got like so far 20 plus people on my Discord channel, and I appreciate all of y'all who have joined and keep me company, keep me watch. You can always communicate with me during the week. You can share topics. We can talk about things when I'm on, and feel free. Don't be afraid. Just like that. Just like on Twitter and Instagram. Next Sunday, it's going to be a Mr. Social Corner. Going to be love, sex, and relationships. It's a pre-Valentine's live special. Basically, we're going to talk about a lot about love, relationships, sex, and everything. And the reason why I said Married First Sight and probably Ready to Love and some of the love shows will be tied into it because there's going to be some themes that we might discuss. And it's not too much of a review of those shows, but it might be some themes that came up with those shows that we could talk about in the pre-Valentine special. So join next Sunday and we can talk about that. I'm gonna ask questions, might have some little love games or something like that. It's gonna be interactive, so please join me and let's have a good time because pre-Valentine's, that Sunday is the day before my birthday, next Monday, February 14th. My birthday, so I think that's on Until My Mother that you're doing Jocelyn Cabaret, but I don't know if we might be on or not. So it's something to have a good time to talk about things. All right. That's it. If any shows that's out that I'll probably miss, now let me know because there's a lot of things out there and I can't research everything. But one of the couple spent 15 minutes of talking to each other. I'm like, next couple, please. Oh, snap. Dominic, I hear that. Well. All right, the show lineup tonight is we're going to have a message thread because I know we should do that a little bit. Have a message thread and we're going to have a little discussion on it. Next, we're going to talk about Lia Thomas, a swimmer of the NCAA. He was a trans woman who's competed in a women competition. And there was some controversy about that because, they feel like he has an unfair advantage competing in the women's league. So we want to see how y'all feel about that. Next, we're going to have a Mercedes Johnson tweet. And it was on Twitter. I think I mentioned this in a group chat, but I didn't put it on a public platform. But it was a tweet that this person did. And based on, they didn't expect they was going to get the negative reaction that they got based on the tweet. Because what you were trying to do, you trying to shun and trying to clown this woman of what happened instead of helping out, whatever. But we're going to talk about that. I'll show you the tweet and we're going to discuss like that. Next, we're going to talk about Quiana Watson for Ladies Who List. If y'all watched that show, Quiana announced before the episode 4 aired, or a little bit after episode 4 aired, that she quit Ladies Who List. So I'm trying to see if what's your opinions about why she quitting and everything stuff. And I gave you a little point of what she said, but that's it. Then we're gonna talk about Kierra Sheard. If y'all know, it was a 2-minute. It was not 2 minutes. It's like a 1 minute or 2 minutes, kind of like a talk of Kierra Sheard mentioned something about how she don't allow her friends in her house. Because she want to share her man, she would have her friends going to stay in a hotel while her man come home. We're going to talk about it. We're going to listen to audio of that and we have a discussion because, I understand where she's coming from, the boundaries and stuff like that, but we got some things to talk about, y'all. And lastly, we're going to talk about Thandie Newton. She was Thandie and Cutter Girls. That's one of my favorites. One thing that Tyler Perry did right, and other people who was part of that thing, the Cutter Girls movie was great. It was phenomenal. And she was on there. And she was Thandie. And she did that, and then she also was on Good Deeds by Tyler Perry. That was another good movie that he had, and she was one of the lead actress in that movie as well. She did other movies as movies and stuff, but good. She's the one that put in the drama. Yes. Here we go again. It started already, y'all. Nope, I still hate Michael Ealy. Oh snap! Yes, oh my gosh. He played that role so well. He was hated. Child, when he did to those kids, I was still. Oh yeah, she was in Orbit too. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she was in that movie. And yeah, he good at movies but suck at TV shows. Yes, that's true. Yes, he probably could stick with the movies because he do a really good job in the movies. Not all movies, but most movies he did was really good. And Color Girls was one of my favorite ones that he really did. And Good Deeds was also. And Family That Prays, that's still one of my favorite movies for him. That movie was great. All right, let's get into it. Let's start off this thread. I know many of y'all know me enlarge this because it's kind of small. If y'all can see it. Oops. All right. I wish he bring the plays back. I know. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it on there. He is coming with a homegoing kind of play off Homecoming, a Beyonce thing on Netflix. He does have a movie coming out on Netflix. It's a partnership. They're bringing Madea back for that movie, and I forgot to put it on it. Next time I'll put it on there. If y'all want to watch it, it's on Netflix coming up soon in February, and it's a movie called Homecoming, I think, like that. All right. So I don't know if y'all heard this lady Daphne Ford. She's a lady who like an advocate for people for who being injustice. Usually about protecting men's health and everything, and some of the stuff like that women should be doing towards men and making all about the men being in trouble. She does play out. She does call out the men too. So she's not biased, but she called out injustice and everything. And she does a lot of tweets to show us things that a lot of these females does things that it's always the man, it's always the man, it's always the man, but sometimes it's the females too. And it's crazy. So this is one of the situations that she put it out there. And you know, people love to hate Daphne because sometimes she keeps it real and she knows tea about these people who be posting stuff. And when she put them on check, then they get quiet. Say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, no, I'm good. No, let's talk about it. Let's call. Let me go." Because I don't know what she got or what pull she gets, but she got the tea and data. Because I think one thread that was like she said, "Listen, you don't stop with doing. I could send you to this. I could send your information to this worker or the court, whatever, and get this situated to settle." And then they people on this post backtrack and dumb it down what they were saying. And I said, "Oh no, I apologize." I said, "Oh, Daphne, you got the pull somewhere." So, but it was come to the point that people create a freaking hate page of Daphne. I said, "I don't know who she is, but baby, people are pressed. They have a page to discuss just her and how she called people out on their bullcrap." So I got this for Celeb Breed. That's the Instagram. You see that name right there, Celeb Breed, and she does a lot of text thread that I got some of the message stuff like that, and it's really good. So let me read this and then discuss. Men with two or more baby mamas should be jailed, right? Because she be fronting. Folks don't like her because she be fronting. I don't know. Because she be putting people out. Men with two or more baby mamas should be jailed. There are too many fatherless kids out there, and these men are to blame. They sleep around with different women, and the women never know he has kids. They trick them just to make them another single mother. This should be a crime where he serves a minimum of 5 years in prison. I bet they won't sleep around then. This ain't the discussion y'all ready to have in this group, right? So Daphne said, listen, what is your punishment then? You have 4 credible kings by 3 different men. Should you be jailed too? And from there, the lady blocked Daphne because she called her out on it. And I'll say, what is your input? What's your thoughts on that? Because yes, there are men out there who does have different children by different women. Yeah, she put it out here, I'm a savage, mother of 4 credible kings. But I guess on her page, she mentioned that how, I guess, all her kids don't have the same father. But she got blocked from that. Right? So I'll say, what's your take on that? Oh, hold up. 25. Sure, I forgot. $25. I say this. Hey, Brittany Boo, how you been? This is what I say. Yes, there are men out there who douchebags, who does sleep around and create babies and create fatherless homes and everything. But at my same time is, yes, these men are douchebag, but a lot of your females know these men are douchebag and know they have multiple kids, but y'all still decide to sleep with them because of what? Is their dean game is so good? What is y'all making it for you? Because at the end of the day, y'all have to carry, y'all have to gatekeepers like that. Y'all control the sex. I mean, let's be for real. They women no pregnancy, no sex and anything. If you're not offering to give it to them. But yes, the ones that lie, yes, they should be shameful for self. But why y'all so quick to have sex and have unprotected sex with these guys, douchebag who don't have nothing to write for themselves, who can't take care of yourself, can't take care of you and them, not as a baby, and y'all not even serious. And then when you get pregnant, they just dodge the game because most men they fun and games until you get pregnant. And I'm not knocking a woman to be stupid, but at the same time, like men are douchebag and y'all know this, but a lot of y'all do have kids with them, knowing that they probably not will stay for you. Whether they're lies or not, we gotta discern the lies. Cause a lot of them will probably lie and everything. But it go both ways. So if men, well, my great grandmother got 19 kids. She married to both her baby daddies. Ooh. So if men should be jailed for creating multiple baby mamas, should that be the same for a woman who have multiple baby daddies? I think everybody have an opinion on something. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all think that what this lady was saying, she has a validity? If they should go to jail for creating multiple baby mamas, so female go to jail for having multiple baby daddies. So what's your punishment? Because a lot of these people act like they don't know what's up with the guys they sleep with, have babies with, knowing that you might know information about them beforehand. Or because you need to have them. You need to be the one, or you feel like you above the competition because he sexy or whatever. It's a lot of things out there that could be factors and play into it. But you have these kids and they be absent in the home, knowing that that's their responsibility. That's probably what they true game on the lawn. It's just about the sex. It wasn't about creating the families. But at the same time, don't be having unprotected sex either. When y'all know the possibility is to get pregnant and have babies, they keep it. And when you know that sometimes the men's most likely won't be there. Everything. I'm not saying the ones who outright lie and you believe their lies and all that is going to be relationship and all that stuff like that. But I'm talking about the ones that knows that the guys they sleep with are douchebags and they know probably won't be there. But they just feel like, oh, I got this kid, now that kid's not there. He's not there for my kid and all like that. I was saying, well, he probably was never going to be there in the first place. So what is the end game? If the men should be in jail for creating different households when absentee fathers. So when is the punishment for females who know creating and helping these absentee fathers, asceticism going on in the household? Because it's not like you go in blind. You most likely know what this guy is about. One of her husbands passed away and she married and had kids. She dead now. Okay. Yes. Especially when you know a guy who's public forum and created to know have kids. And that's the one that boggles me. Because a lot of people who does have kids by these no good guys already know they have other kids before them. And they're probably not there. Whether you feel like whatever. So it's always this competition. Well, my kid gonna be different. This gonna be different. It's gonna be well. So should it be equal opportunity punishment? If they should go to jail, y'all should go to jail, right? Let's see. It's different when you knowingly and on purpose do it. Yes, right? Unless I gotta pay for it. Yeah, it's like I said, it's one thing if you know you are getting pregnant by the person and you have unprotected sex and you know they was never there for the other kids. It's not like you blowing blind. You eventually find out because most, at the end of the day, women are more intuitive of things. Sometimes they choose to ignore things. When they know this right off the bat, they know this guy is not good. Because most men are sloppy. They're not smart enough to cover their tracks sometimes. So they dirt will come out. And mess with the right female, she will know things. Because I might say his name might get you pregnant, right? Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, like I said, we do know there are guys out there who are lame, who will speak the good game, talk the good game, make you believe it's all about you, all that stuff, and have sex with you, and you open, you got your guards down, you get pregnant, and they are gone. They are ghosts. At the end of the day, like fucking Thandie said, shout out to him. The quickest way to lose a man is have a baby by him. That's the quickest way. Once you say you having a baby, they just tapped out. They might be there for a little bit and then just tapped out and move on to the next. So, all right. If you believe that men should go to jail for creating fatherless homes, then women should go to jail for participating and knowing very well these guys was no good. So that's what she kind of got blocked because she said, listen, you got 4 of the queens by 3 different men. So you should be in jail too. Because that's part of the problem. It's not just the men, it's sometimes the females know about these guys. Or for what? The duck appeal? To have their babies? To making sure you think you different? That's something, yeah, we can have discussion, but let's be accountable for both sides. Not just making it on one side. Yes, there are guys out there who are douchebag, and they should be held accountable. That's why they have child support and bleed them dry if we need to. Sure. But if they should go to jail for what they're doing, then women who knowingly have cookers a little boy is by having a baby. A real man gonna step up regardless. Yes, a real man will gonna step up. But we ain't talking about the real men. We talk about the ones that they having babies and you know they're gonna be fatherless homes. Not gonna be fatherless homes. The real man will have intention to have a created baby and be there no matter if this relationship gets sour or not. And they reinforce that idea. Being there. But we know most guys is not like that. So, and like I said, most people knows that. So, if you know that, should you be a punishment too? Creating homes where you know the guy would never go be there in the first place? Listen, I grew up in a single parent household. Oh, not single parent household. Not a 2-parent household. I grew in a single parent household, not a 2-parent household. Sure. And yeah, I heard the story about my father and all that. I met him on so like that. I got a DNA test or whatever. He ain't raised me or something like that. So I'm good. It was never a good dude there for my mother either way, because she told me stuff like that. And I said, okay, yeah. So it's more common for it to be the man. Yes, it is true. Yeah, it is more common to blame the man, because sometimes that's all we can blame more. But then at the same time, you glorified it. Like you blame the man for all this poverty, this fatherless homes, but y'all contribute to the man because y'all gravitate towards it because y'all gotta have it. Y'all compete for it. Y'all gotta compete for it. It's like, why? So yes, if men should go to jail for having multiple baby mamas, then that should stop the population. Then women should go to jail for creating for having multiple baby daddies, knowing they bums. Hell, well, he's still a bum, but you know what? I mean, I think every day I don't have to deal with him anymore. Oh, child, like, sure, I hear that, right? You don't have to deal with that. So I saw this, I read this. I said, let me bring this to my live discussion group because I know a lot of my followers are females. So I want to know how y'all feel about what she said. And some of y'all are logical thinkers, so I love it. Most of you, well, all of y'all are. True. I said, let me bring this to y'all. See what y'all saying because I was like, oh, what's going on here? I thank you, Toy. Love you too. Thank you so much. How you been? So yeah. So I understand what she's saying that yes, the guys quitting his father's homes, which they are. They are guys who does that. And I said, listen, I got family members who are quitting multiple. I was like, y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. But then again, a lot of these females, they're not stupid and they know what's up, but they still continue on with the force. The force. Well, I can say I put myself in that situation. Yeah. It's discernment. And sometimes like we have to reflect and say, damn, yes, he is a bum, but then I put myself in there. I said, I should have just walked away all this time ago, but I don't know. I just can't help it. Maybe you blew my back out so quick. Listen, let's be for real. That's probably the end of the whole game is so he got the good deed. He's got whether he got money, if not, whatever the attraction is towards him, you just got to have it because he got you at that time. And when I just like, we go to shortage a good man or shortage a man. I say, ain't no shortage a man to have a hard one. It's shortage a good man, but it's not a shortage a man like that. He can fight. But we got to be more discernment. That was a good opening. So let's move on to the next one. Anybody else got any more thoughts of this statement that this lady put out there? Oh no, I have to share it again. All right, 39:20. Yes, I want to thank Tracy for putting this on our group chat because I said, you know what, let me talk about this a little bit. And I wanted to get some y'all opinions and feedback of this. Let me enlarge it a little bit more so y'all can read it with me. 16 UPenn swimmers claim teammate Lia Thomas has an unfair advantage as a transgender athlete. All right, let's go here. A letter written on behalf of 16 members of the University of Pennsylvania swim team was sent to the university and the Ivy League on Thursdays, asking that they not pursue legal action to challenge the NCAA new transgender athlete participation policies. The NCAA's new policies could potentially block swimmer Lia Thomas from competing in March NCAA's championship. Thomas, a transgender woman who swims for the Quakers women's swim team, won the women's 100 and 200-yard freestyle at Harvard last month and set record times on the women's team this season. She had previously competed on the men's swimmers team at Penn and underwent 2 years of hormone therapy. In the letter obtained by CNN, the swim team member said they feel that she holds an unfair advantage over the competition. What do y'all think? Oh, some of y'all make comments. Hey, Appalance, how you doing? Okay. So it's kind of a couple of layers here. We had the battle of the NCAA, their policies. We have to go by how strict is their policies and how lenient is the policies and what is it? Because I read a little bit update on that. And the NCAA just set some standards, but they left it open with no specificity of what exactly is their qualifications. Because they leave it up to the national teams, the swimming teams, government board of the athletic departments, the swimming teams, to what is allowed or what's not allowed. So in that aspect, I guess the national level in the U.S. area, they think it was okay for her to compete in a women's competition as a transgender athlete. But this creates some issues because I'm not going to answer enough for me to say nope, but that's the ledge. Yes, right. So let's go to the little layers. One layer is the NA. Oh, they get fancy with this freaking names and the freaking online stuff. The NCAA, they mentioned how there's some guidelines that if you take some therapy, hormone therapy for quite a long time, and your testosterone low below a certain level, then you should be able to qualify for the women's team. So they're going to revisit that because it creates some air leeway. And since that is not really rigid, and leave it to the national level to make their own policies, it's kind of hard to see what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, and what could be forefront in creating this fairness of allowing transgenders to compete in the swim teams or any other athletic endeavors. Should they have their own separate trans team so it could be fair? Because the men could be men, the women compete in women's competition, and then we have a transgender team. My first question is, why let her compete? It's just going to be an issue in the first place. Maybe they did express their issues about this, but I guess since the coaches or something that winning competitions, they just let it go. Because I would say, okay, if this is going to be a problem, and it's going to then create issue along the line with your school, why take that chance? Or because y'all want to win the competition? So I agree. If you go about physiological aspects in the body, so yes, it does create an unfair advantage because technically, if people go by the scientific, men's body are different from women's body. That's why they have separate teams to compete because the body mass and the physical structure and stuff like that are different. So competing against the opposite gender will be an unfair advantage. Maybe men are more endurance. It's like not saying that women are. It is that from when I see the team has objected and has said Lia has exposed herself, but I don't know. Yeah, it seemed like the team was against her joining the team, but I guess it wasn't probably up to them. I guess it was up to the coach and what the standards of, and I guess they wanted to allow her in it. What I was saying? Hmm. The rules are old. I respectfully disagree. Oh yeah, I said the men and women. Yeah, that's why you only have the men and women competing against each other because it is kind of like a genetic makeup and how men could be a little stronger, probably a little faster. It's like that, and it would create the unfair advantages. Just because Lia Thomas was originally born a man and transitioned into a woman, so you want to call her a woman because that's in laws. If they identify themselves as a woman, you have to respect their wishes and identify them as a woman. So, and she went through 2 years of hormone therapy and stuff like that. So, we should honor that. But that creates a blurred line in between what's allowed because if you say it's an unfair advantage of her joining the women's team, what if a trans man joined the men's team? Would that person be an unfair disadvantage of being a men's team? Because technically it was born a woman who transitioned to man. And due to gender makeup, you have to see both sides. And also it explains the difference of the bachelor situation. Because you know the laws out there saying that, yes, I do agree. It should be the men's, women. I do they got some leagues for disability, and it probably should just be a trans league. Because I say, yes, if you want to make it fair and create no issues in the NCAA and in internationals at any level, that you maybe should have a separate team for the trans community. Even though it wants inclusivity, I can't say it, inclusiveness. And you don't want to feel left out. That's why the rules of the government board, the overall government board, should be more firm and strict in the guidelines to what's acceptable or not. Or creating on the team. But I would say that could be the easier logical outcome, why they would never create one in the first place. Table from what inclusivity. Yeah, from what I've seen. Okay, the rules are all. I disagree. I believe you say you disagree with the NCAA rules. Let me see. They have a men, woman, and disability team. I don't understand why the trans community can't have their own team. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Why did they create one? What was stopping them from creating fairness for trans people who wants to compete in this team? Because we don't want to say they can't, because it's just like that's basic discrimination. Because you know, in the job market, you can't deny the person because based on their sexual orientation or their gender identity. That's part of one of protected classes of job market. So why it wasn't a trans division, or what scientific data they using to base on? Because they said something about if their testosterone level is below a certain percentage, a certain level bracket point, they compete in the women's team. But it creates this discourse between the women. So that's what I'm saying. If it's like that, what about if they have a trans man who compete in the men's competition? Because it's a man, but would they have an unfair disadvantage? That's what happened recently. Lia got beat by a trans woman. Oh, okay, by a trans man. Okay, that part. Let my people compete. Hey, Auntie Mama, how you doing, boo? They're not gonna do that unless that VA case goes through. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to see what's gonna happen because I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I was like, why didn't they create a division? or they want to take that chance to go that route because it might be some legalities. I don't know. Because they do, like Tracy said, they do have a disability division. So, and then it goes to beg the difference of the locker rooms. You should create different bathrooms, stuff like that. Because that's how I mentioned in the group chat. It go by just like saying you should have their own bathrooms. Because a lot of the places don't have transgender bathrooms. They might have unisex bathrooms, but they don't have, like, there are very few places that might have a bathroom separate for the trans community. But a lot of people don't have the budget to have creating all these damn bathrooms like that. Men, women, or unisex. So, but law saying that as a woman identified as a trans woman identified as a woman, they're allowed to use the women's bathroom. So vice versa for the trans man, they're allowed to use the men's bathroom. But it's a lot of things going on for the community that's very complex. But I just want to get your opinions about this specifically thing. If y'all feel it is, y'all agreeable with the statement that it is unfair advantage for her to compete in a women's competition. Because if you go by the biological, yes, still man, but how much is the threshold where you consider that person to be okay to compete in the women's division if they go through this therapy? Yes, I agree, Deandra. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they should have their own bathrooms. Because it will create things. Because sometimes if it is create a lot of issues about if they use the same bathroom. Because the law does say they be able to use the bathrooms, but they had it on, and if people recognize, they realize they could probably get susceptible to assault and stuff like that. And you know how rigid is how crazy things is now in this society. It's getting more accepted, but at the same time, people are not too open about that either. So to be safe side, yes, they should have. And then that's the case that new buildings and law should make it that they should have a men, women, but then they should have 4 bathrooms then. A trans man bathroom, a trans woman bathrooms. It's a lot. It's good about cost, effectiveness, cost. It's a lot of money to put into that stuff. Yep, they should have a bathroom. They should have their own everything. They have rights. Yep, they do. I think they should have their own division until they have more research or something. It's continuing. Yes, it will continue to be a controversial issue. It will continue to be one. Unless the NCAA create their own division or create, like you said, more scientific efforts or research to back that. Because they take this therapy for an amount of years, they are qualified. And don't leave it up to the different national. Like, y'all make the whole overall branching, but if y'all leave it up to the national parts to make it their own kind of rules to get a leeway, it's kind of specificity of their rules. Yes, I guess unisex covers the trans and non-binary. Yes, that's true. They can have a unisex bathroom, one man and unisex, if it covers that. So we'll see. It just not just a swimming team. It should go by for basketball team as football. Oh wow, yeah, well, football team. Any other athletic sports, track, gymnastics, any other things that may have included trans community, and avoid any future issues. So NCAA's got to get stricter with their rules, and they don't leave it too open, because then it creates this problem of what's right and what's wrong, what's good or what's not. And I don't know. But I like some of your comments. It's like, yes, it's open our eyes to little different things. So, but then again, I said, why the team? I was like, and that's the case, why the team? But I know the coaches heard the teammates and say, listen, no, we don't want the person like it's no. Maybe they have been expressing their concerns in the beginning, but they just were getting ignored. I said, no, we not have nothing against Lia Thomas, but at the same time, we will support her. But it is an unfair. Why am somebody do my live? Anybody want to leave my mail? Like, what's on? I think they leave it open so they don't have to ban anyone. Yes. Hold up, y'all. Let me see who's at the Let me see who at the. Somebody buzz them already. Yes, I guess they leave it open to that interpretation, but leaving that open so much, it creates this kind of issue. Now, this person continued to compete recently, but they got to see if they go compete in the March division, and we'll see. I'm trying to see if I can catch up on follow up the story and see what's any further development of this. But they do need to tighten it up or create a division. Because I said it could have been done by now. All right, so anything for that? If not, we're gonna move on to the next one. I know sometimes I know we love our shows, but sometimes we got to do little thinking caps on, and I love it. I love this discussions. Let's see. Let me share another thing that I have showing up. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's not enough that they could determine the trans community that make it that they could have their own division. And maybe that's probably the issue why they never created one. Because I think if it was a need for it, I think they would probably did one for a while. But if there's a lot more need for it, they need to step up so they won't have this different issues, not future lawsuits, no nothing. I think folks won't be claustrophobic. I mean, that could be true. Yeah, maybe it's not enough people that want to compete. That's true, Tracy. Maybe it's not. I think folks don't want to be claustrophobic. I mean, that could be a possibility. Because you know how vigilous the community are. They could go straight fire. I don't know. I never forget the lady who ran track who was labeled hermaphrodite and was not able to compete in the Olympics. Some rules should apply. Same rules should apply. Okay. Wow. And no basics, no truth to that. They just say that person cannot compete because Google labeled. Wow. So yeah, if they ban that person for competing, they should have probably banned Lia Thomas. Like I said, I do appreciate that she wanted to do it, but if you gonna be lax and rigid to one people, you got to do it for everyone else. I never knew that. Well, I remember that too. Opulence. Mm, Caster. How did I know that? Because I don't really follow sports like that, so I probably would never know that was the thing. But that's kind of crazy. You can call me whatever you want. That's what I'm saying. So they was calling that person a liar because she's saying that she's not one, and y'all keep labeling her as one. Oh, they've been like 3 in the last Olympics because they had high testosterone, and that's the thing. That's why it creates a lot of issues going on. But they need to do better with it because then you gonna have this ongoing battle. But we follow suit, and maybe it's not Lia Thomas, and maybe another people, maybe it'll be trans men who might want to compete in the future of any athletic division. Where y'all say this person cannot compete because of what? They don't have enough testosterone. They don't have what? It's a lot going on. They need to be back more science and take this serious. Like you're gonna not open yourself up to ridicule and stuff like that. All right, y'all. But y'all can still comment and we can still highlight your comments about that topic. Let's go on to the next thing. Oh, okay, but she had okay. Oh, so it's true. And they still banned her or that person from the competition because that's not allowed. or there was not like you can't like define what league that person should be in. That was interesting. All right, let's go to the next topic. All right. So we all apply for jobs, right? And no, we all working people, individuals, stuff. And then y'all notice when y'all apply for jobs, sometimes a lot of jobs don't put the salary requirements down, or at least put the salary range, what you expect. So sometimes when you select a job or you accept a job, you may undervalue yourself in a payment scale because you might not know what the budgets are, and you might not know exactly. You can do your research of different pay rates of this thing if they put it out there. But sometimes the research is not enough because you don't know the budget, and sometimes the companies could have a budget for to pay you more. But then saying it was an advantage, she was discussing the girls, dusting the girls. Oh, okay. Because the reason why they were saying that was because they go by that because she was physically had the genetic makeup of still a man, even though she took the hormone therapies, and it was like unfair because she competed in the man division and now she transitions to woman, and it's the unfair version because she has the body type, the body mass to compete better, and she come number one, and that says an unfair advantage. That's to say that NCAA got to do a better job or do more research and see what's acceptable or not, and then what based on that standards, go from there. So I say we all have jobs and we apply, and sometimes some jobs is misleading the candidates of the salary and everything, and you cannot determine that. So when you go to negotiation after you get the offer, sometimes you might undervalue yourself, and you might accept less than what you could expect or less than what their budget give, and they just let you go through it. Some recruiters might work with you and they say, nah, let's do this or stuff like that. But some people out there vote just like, okay, we pay you less. The reason why I bring this up because this post on Twitter, I think some of y'all probably already saw it and probably commented on it. But this lady, I didn't put the name on, but this person posted out there and trying to give us a lesson on Twitter. But then the roles got reversed and it got backfired on her because I think her job is maybe in jeopardy because she put it out there and you trying to clown the woman instead of helping the lady out. You know, sometimes you can do this on your own. But let's read this. I just offered a candidate $85,000 for a job that had a budget of $130,000. I offer her that because that was she asked for, and I personally don't have the bandwidth to give lesson on salary negotiation. Here's the lesson. Always ask for the salary you want or deserve, no matter how large you think it might be. You never know how much the money a company has to work with. Be confident. All right, so when I saw this and I said, first of all, she said she don't have the bandwidth to give you the lesson. I said salary negotiation. If you want the person, you negotiate something. Now, the person, you had a budget of 130, and this candidate you really want, say 85, and you know you can get more. Sometimes they say maybe you could say give a little bit more. But what makes this issue is that because this lady know they had the budget 130,000, know she could offer her more than 85,000, right? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't want Tracy. What happened? No, you could ask for more. You could like at least say, work it out. At least give 100,000, something like that. But people don't really know much because a lot of jobs mislead the candidates and thinking this is one salary range or whatever it is, and it's not. And yeah, sometimes people tell you to research a company and stuff like that, but sometimes the salary stuff, if that fool lowballs themselves, why is that the company's fault? See, I don't know if that's the company's fault. I think this was a lady who was talking to this candidate, and she wouldn't even know that she had a budget of $130,000. But she came out there saying, "Oh, I just offered this to anyone." That's what she asked for. Always in the negotiation. It kind of was bragging. Um, it was bragging. I think it was a Facebook post too that she posted out there and everything. But maybe sometimes people go for a thing because we don't know. That's why in New York, I'm gonna explain the New York law because it's called a New York transparency law that is requires starting in March. It requires the job to create put the salary range on their job applications, so people know what's the minimum and maximum job ranges. So it probably create this low pay disparity and create this disadvantage of women getting less than the man job. You know, sometimes people could be vultures. They could pay you. They could be sneaky and try to pay you less than what you deserve. But when you don't know, that's why it's an issue. If that fool logos, I was an HR and I deal with salary ranges all the time. Yeah, it's all logos. I don't. The problem, I don't know. I don't know. Cause maybe that's what you're thinking that's range is. Because listen, if I knew the range was up to 100,000 from let's say from 100 to 130K, I would not put say 85. I would say probably close to 130K, and if it's too much, then you negotiate that. But I think it's this post that made everybody pause is, yeah, I do know that women do get lower paid than men. So I guess they trying to change that or not have companies leech off of people under who might not know and get over on them. That's why they started making a law. And I think not only New York, there are other states that are doing it. So if y'all in the states and y'all know y'all states is doing it, put in the comment section what states are doing it. But New York, I know they're having a transparency law. And Tracy, Tracy in New York, you know the law, what's going up. And so it gives away. So I was like, all right, if the job is like 190 to 100K, I'll probably ask more than a minimum if I know upfront of the what they're offering. And then we go on the negotiation, especially if that person wants you. It's not like this person was going for the job and they ask for the offer and say, well, how much you willing to pay? Because sometimes the job offers will ask you that before they offer you the job. How much you willing to pay? And then if you ask for too much, some people will lose the opportunity. They say, oh, we can't offer that. We can't afford you that. So I get this was a negotiation topic, and she was offered the job, and this is the negotiation part. So that's I want to know y'all opinions about that because I think this post was kind of like a bragging, and she explained herself, and she said, "What's the listen? I have multiple people. I didn't have the bandwidth to give a lesson, but you had the bandwidth to go on Twitter and type it out to say this. Like, what was the point of you bringing the bragging that that's what she asked for, and I personally don't have the bandwidth to give lessons on selling negotiation." All right, okay. But you advertise it as I was like, this is kind of crazy. I know she did something. Let me see what was her response because she did a response of the backlash she got, and then the company got a win of her post, and I think she about to lose her job soon because I think it was a mispractice on her part because I think the company was not allowing this integrity, disintegrity or dishonesty on the employee part. So let me see. I know I saved it. Sorry, let me see. I saved it. Wait, let me stop sharing real quick. Let me see if I saved it and I look for it. So y'all bear with me. I don't know. I can't find it right now, y'all. Sorry, I just can't find it. Let me see. I think that's what it was. I think it was like her bragging about, oh yeah, I underpaid this lady because that's what she asked for. It was like, that's what the issue was, and more so than giving. Because if that's a person you offer the job with, you will negotiate something like that. And that's if I know the salary ranges. That's why the New York, some states are creating a transparency law that listen here, because I wouldn't put myself 85,000 if I know that could offer me 130K. It was sounds more like that. So. Yeah. Teachers don't want to negotiate their own work will take longer than the post. This post, knowing the market value or not just the company, but the similar companies and your educational background. Yes, but I was saying, did she explain? I wish I could find a post that she explained herself because she said she didn't have the bandwidth of all doing all this other thing. But then you get on Twitter and trying to bash this lady. I said I feel like the need that you should just say that. Especially if this is the person you offering the jobs, like you can talk to it. And some people do look out for you. Some jobs look out for you. So listen, well, we're gonna look out for my own, look at whatever it is. I will tell you this is the offer you should get. Not gonna be offer in line with diversity and inclusion. You can believe you could be inclusive if you're not paying an equal pay. Since needs not personal training sad when it's your own people. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the issue of her post and the tone of her post and how she was like that. Because the reason why it will go her favor because people say, "What, girl? You have to be doing like that." I understand her message about negotiating salary negotiations and like that, but there are companies out there who will mislead you. So maybe she thought she could get thing and she didn't know that it was more because she said I had a budget 130K. I said, okay, how did the candidate know they had a budget that much, or what's the range on? And you could say, oh well, our budget allowed for this, whatever. I don't know. Will you say how much your budget was if you offering a job to a candidate and then you negotiate the salary? Because if they want you, they're gonna want you to make your show the worth. No, I can't find it. But again, based on that, the company did not like. Yes, and the company didn't like what she did. So maybe her job might be in jeopardy, or it probably is. She probably got fired because maybe Twitter was on one. Twitter was like, and the company got a win of it. She posted on Facebook. Yeah, she did. I saw some post on Facebook about the job posting. And she was advertising this kind of job. You in the marketing firm, this is that. Child. What else y'all saying? She goes on Facebook. She knew she was wrong. She posted that for validation. Okay. Yeah, it does take research, but sometimes that's why it's hard to get that the range. Yes, you can find some research of what's normal people will make in this kind of company. So like that. Maybe the person who was researching thinking that 85,000 is a lot for her and everything, but she get more. So that's why some states is creating this transparency law of putting in a job application up front of the salary ranges. So it's kind of more mislead candidates. And then if I know that, then I'll say, okay, if I know I have that much experience to get the maximum, but I know this the range, I will go close to the maximum and then work away and make a common meaning for both of us. But I won't go below the minimum range of the job. If the minimum was 90,000, I won't say 85,000. No, I won't go from 100,000, 120,000. It's like that. And then we work our way down. Any other? Yeah, I know I had said that, but I wish. Yeah. And she said, I don't have the bandwidth. I said, nobody asked you to. You have to give a whole call lesson. Well, girl. No, I still can't find it. Oh well, whatever. Yes, Trace, that's the issue. What was there? That's the issue. She should have said nothing about it, because now her job might be jeopardy. Because it's like, listen, we don't practice this honesty to your candidates, especially if we want you. Like if we have this budget and this is the budget, and she way undervalued, and you know the range, like, listen, nobody say you go have to say, oh, listen, I'm gonna give you 100,000, like that. Listen, like, but I said we have a budget of 100,000 and everything. How much you think you offer yourself? Some people might say 100,000, and they say no. Based on thing, you may gotta get 100,000. Let's say we could give you offer 120 and stuff like that. And go back and forth, or just post people need to learn something. Yes, that's what she could have done. That's what she could have done, and not posted that way. She kind of mislead, because I was like, yeah, like Tracy said, people do undervalue yourself, but knowing the ranges that you have, knowing your company it is, listen, it may not be the company for it. I said, that's what you want, that's what you want. But they are jobs that are misleading candidates and stuff like that. Knowing they have more, or they don't have the much. And when you, then actually she would be the right person to give the lesson. What's the point of being in the position if you're not? That's the problem. Because I think it was they would say Mercedes, the girl named Mercedes, she was a black woman, and I guess the candidate was another black woman. We don't know the thing, but I guess people referring to that. It was a woman against another woman. And after women already undervalued or underpaid than the men counterpart. So if you have a woman in the position as you, and you had the position to help those other women to make it comfortable, why not help? I'm not saying not say it to everyone, but at least not mislead her to thinking that, okay, that's what you wanted, that's what it's all right. I already had a budget of 100K. She said 85, that's fine. I said, okay. Because you don't want nobody to do that to you. But, that's what some companies are changing their rules and policies of job market. So now she might have to go find her own job as use her own tips. Child, you want to give tips to everybody on Twitter, you better use your own tips, girl. Because your job. All right, I wasn't that Tracy though. We here. Also, I get up all this possession of the extra money I don't pay out. Don't tell nobody. Let's say, well. So I think that's the issue. I think she was bragging that she underpaid this lady, or she undervalued this lady. She didn't want to have the bandwidth to help her negotiate a contract. It's like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna help you negotiate. I don't have the bandwidth. But you get on Twitter to type all this out, explain why you getting this backlash and all that stuff, and you don't understand why people's coming at your neck. And they put on Facebook about, I got this job opportunity. You can make this amount of money. You can make 150,000, 115K a year. You can make this and you make it that, all that stuff. You can make up to, it's like you was bragging all that stuff, and then get somebody to get a job and you'll underpay the person. That's like, child. Especially in the market, people trying to get jobs, they might accept anything that you give them. And it's like, no, you what? But sometimes, like Tracy, she does payroll. She teaches her son not to get people to let over. We had this kind of things and lessons in schools. Then we done some nonsense kind of school lessons that we don't even need to use anymore. Use life lessons in schools like that, life skills. We don't know, even though we had economics, you still don't learn that much in economics either. We need some job life skills things about salary negotiations and stuff like that. Because to be honest, I didn't learn about the salary negotiations that much either growing up. I had to learn a lot of things on myself, my own. I had no more person who could help me, teach me that thing. So based on research, I had to learn about things. It's like this research job, when I got laid off from my other one because of reduction of force, technology advancement, I was in the same field. I said, nah, I ain't going back to 75%. I'm going to I work hard to get my 100%. I'm staying my 100%. So I rather reset my vacations and stuff like that, and then going back to 75%. And they said, no, we're gonna keep your salary to the same way you was. I said, good, because I don't know. I could work a year to get that vacation back, and it didn't happen. So listen, I let loose. I couldn't get both. So I said, listen, I'd rather keep my 100% than you going back to 75%. And I said, oh no. I'm making 26 right now. I'm going back to thinking 17 or $18. Oh hell to the sure. No, I ain't doing that. So yes, we had to teach our kids some better way, especially when you go to job market. Like a lot of teenagers working for jobs, you don't want them getting taken over. You don't want them getting taken advantage of when you know your worth and you know the market. And sometimes it takes a lot to research the market and know what's available, what's there, and everything. But she could have gave her that girl the time to talk to her, especially that's what the candidate you hiring. It's not like you are sat negotiating with every candidate who talks to you. This person you are actually hiring. So it takes more leeway to help the person, whatever, to make a standard balance for not breaking your budget, but also making sure things is good. But that's the lady. That's her forward. So people need to teach salary negotiation, medical plan, intervention, 401k, HM. Go ahead, Oculus. You better speak it. Retirement plan and how to buy a car. And that's what I said. I would like to learn a lot of those things. Like that. I mean, I do have a 401k right now for my union job and everything. A savings plan, retirement plan. But I never learned a salary negotiation. I had to learn that myself and everything. Like owning a home. I took some classes on owning a home and stuff like that, but I still kind of jogging. I mean, there's a lot to go into. That's why I said I can't own a home right now. Buy the loans, all that stuff. The car. That's what knowledge is power. That should be a class. I should teach one. You better get your coins, Tracy. You better get your coins, girl. Special salary negotiation. You work in that field, so you know how to help people. Was both of them black? I think the person who marked this post is a black woman. And I think the person who got the job is a black woman. I don't think they mentioned the person ethnicity, ethnic background. But it inferring that as a black woman. But at the end of the day, it's still no woman. So you basically the undervalued this woman based on you're in a position of power to help other women to get the same kind of position you are. Or at least get some comfortability. But you just play, especially when we know that women do get paid less than men. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't do that, Tracy. You don't want to lose your job, girl. That's a good, get your comfortability, keep your stability. You don't want to lose that. Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to Quiana. And put this picture up. Even though we're not doing viewing ladies who list, but I'm going to show you who Quiana is, and we're going to talk about it. It's everything about Quiana Watson. Quiana Watson is right here. That's right there. Let's go. 120. 124. And it's a stop. Women be real masculine with other. Yeah, it's like we say. We're gonna push pause with this Quiana before we start there. Yeah. Trace the score. Maybe a Google Classroom. Use a filter voice. That's what I'm saying, right? It's like yeah, we say we're trying to support a woman and be there, but when you have support, you have the chance to support another woman and be that woman empowerment to help them get in positions. Because this probably was a tech job or something like that a lot of women don't be in the field or marketing firm. I think it was a marketing job, something like that. But it's mainly male dominated. So when you have an opportunity to help another woman Why undervalue, devalue? Like I say, it's not necessarily the company's thing, but everything. But don't mislead the candidate and don't trick her and say, "Oh, okay, that's what it is." When you know you have more to give, it's not like you was losing out. You might not give her 100,000, but listen, they said, "I'll give you 100,000. We got up to 100K. Based on your experience, we give 100,000. We like what for you?" Hey, what she would say? No. It took 2 seconds to offer that. That's why a lot of states are starting doing the transparency law, so they make sure people could go for what they're asking for, what they need to ask for based on their budget. So, like I said, when you're in a position to help another woman, why are you going to downplay her that and then get on Twitter and to blast the girl? Like, they didn't say the name, but still, the person who got the job could see this tweet and say, oh, "Hold up, so she really trying to play me? Like she, And now you might be losing your job, girl, because the company got wind of your tweet. Child. So, Quiana Watson, y'all. Ain't no live baby. Live baby. Bye-bye, Quiana. Yes. So, Quiana Watson's right here, y'all. So Quiana did a live. Tracy shared with me the live, and it was a 40-something minutes. I'm not gonna really share that with y'all and listen to that point because it was hard to pinpoint. It was somewhere around the 20 mark, whatever. She was doing a lot of stuff. She was talking about she want to get peacefully paid and also like that. She like her peace. She don't like the drama and everything. She was talking about a lot of things. So before the episode 4 came out, a little bit after, I think it before the episode 4 came out. She announced that she's not coming back for season 2 and she's quitting Ladies Who List. And we all was like, why she's quitting? So, people who watch the show, I think most of us is because some of us was doing the watch along with me and we was able to get caught up. And Ladies Who List is a good show on, y'all. It's not bad. They shows a lot of houses. They show, the reason why I like this thing, because they give us good balance of not only focus on so much of the drama, but they do focus on they prospects of what they're doing, selling houses, closing the houses, showing properties, getting clients. We saw each one of your ladies doing something with different clients and not showcasing only one lady. It's 6 of y'all, and they showcase each one of y'all. Only 4 episodes in, yeah, each showed us something about different clients. So no, it wasn't just all about drama. They do show the houses more than we saw in San Tampa of closing and showing the houses. Know what you're talking about. Y'all very knowledgeable in your fields. Yeah, some of 2 of them are brokers. They have their own firm. With Quiana, her own firm. Tiffany about to have her own office. Crystal have her own office. Kierra and Tiana are agents, and they selling closing deals. Robin's another broker. She's doing stuff. She getting clients. She closing deals as well. We've seen in 4 episodes of all y'all ladies doing something in the business. So it's not like they showcase only the freaking the drama. And it's not only they can't only showcase one ladies. They 6 ladies. They all focus on showing what y'all doing in a day-to-day basis in 4 episodes. Now, if y'all just want all houses, go to HGTV when they show all that all the time. Nobody want to come on Friday nights and watch real estate lessons. Nobody want to see that. We get a lot of lessons so far with the show in the 4 episodes and what they do, the closing process, the different titles in the selling market. Because we always see agents, and brokers. We got closing attorneys here who's part of the process, y'all. Who's there for the closing part. Who's there to make sure they get the keys and make sure the documentations are on order. Make sure there's no legalities that make the person get lost or whatever. We had different things. I didn't even knew they had closing attorneys. Well, never mind. Even though I'm not versed in the market field, I do know they have lawyers who look at applications and stuff like that, all that stuff. So, misogynistic. Oh, Opolis, I understand exactly what you meant. I understand exactly what you meant. And one, yes, Dominique, right? So based on that, she said she quit the show because she said it's so much focus on drama and it's now expected. But I said you get on a reality TV show, you have to understand the reality TV show doesn't always give you lessons. Like people will find that boring. People want the little bit of drama. Nobody saying you want to contrive over castellated drama, but you want drama. Or $1 million listings. I mean, yes, you probably will never see that $1 million listings. Some of the petty drama they have in the show. But you still see a little bit, but you still showcase the business and everything. So I don't know what's the angle why she want to quit other thing, because she said it was too much of the drama, it was this and that. But I said, I don't know. Part of me feel like she thought she was going to be the center, that it was going to be all about her. She going to be in charge of the girls, and realized that she's not the center of everything, and she's not the charge of the girls. A lot of people do like Robin, even though she had her flaw. Yeah, Robin is flawed, but I think the reason people like Robin because she's very authentic, and she show up, and she honest about herself. Even though people might not look like her, because she's so honest about herself, I was like, oh girl, you're doing too much, stuff like that. But she's open and honest. She's honest about her freaking honesty thing. She's honest about mental health. She's honest about how, yeah, she needs to working with other women. She expressed herself. We don't have to pry out of Robin of her shortcomings that she said, but she also works on herself, and she does sales, and she does a good job in the business. So, as much people say, oh, I don't stand Robin. Yes, Robin has outbursts that she needs to work on. Robin needs to go to a therapist. Like, she had a lot of things. But people like Robin because she is open and honest. I like to see that. She's transparent. Unlike Crystal, who think everything's all good and thinks she's all perfect and she'll have no issues, and everything that happened so far was only on Robin, make Robin the bad guy, not knowing that Robin is becoming, I mean, I don't say she's a star, but at the same time, people don't hate her. I guess they wanted Robin to be the villain of the show, and it's currently not so much as she's not the villain. She's just misunderstood, and y'all creating this little more drama than what she's giving. Bless her heart. Everybody not built for reality TV. Oh, that black outfit. Yes, Robin was killing that black outfit. That last look she had, it was not good. It was not all right. It's all right. But the hair, the wig, people was pointing out the wig was messed up. But this one, the all black with the black bead, and oh, I was like, Robin, you snatch, girl. Snatch. But Quiana. So, what y'all think why she quit? Because my thing is, if you're not about the drama, right? You can still show yourself in the show and still show your business and not be all about the drama. Because I get on myself on camera all the time on y'all, even though I'm not a reality TV show. But some people say, yeah, you get on camera, you show, you change. I said, not necessarily. Because that's the case. Everybody who get on a reality TV show will probably change for the villain of the show. Some people you call boring is because that's how they show themselves on reality and real life, and they just show the same way on TV. Like some people say, oh, they don't give much because maybe they're probably not drama filled. They're probably not giving that much. Like if I would put myself on a reality TV show, y'all would see me have a good time. Y'all would see me laugh all the time. You would see me smiling. You probably say, why are you smiling so much? But hey, that's my life. I love to smile. You probably see me dancing, having a good time, everything. If I do make it comfortable, I'm like, listen, I won't back down. But at the same time, I'm just going to start no drama either. So when you get to a place, people arguing, I'll be sitting back, eating my food. I said, what the hell's going on here? And if it get too much, I'll probably just leave. I mean, you might not can leave. They might dock your pay. But still, if I can sit on the scene, I sit on the scene and eat my food. But I won't be part of it. But if you know yourself is not a drama-filled person, being on TV is not going to make you change that to be someone else. To be Quiana, you was part of the mess. Because if you were not a drama-filled person, it was so much of the drama, you would not be so intent to be at that meeting that Robin had give to already discount her and say no to her, not give her a chance to issue her because you had some misunderstanding about the $500. You could have sat there like Tiana, everybody, listen her out. I said, okay, cool. I said, Bobby, I know me, you had our own little thing, and we had something we need to discuss, so we're going to discuss that behind that, but I'm going to leave this in the meeting because I want to hear what you got to say. And that's it. But you was intent to have an issue. And then Robin feels so attacked at that meeting, and that's crazy. You was part of it. So if you're not a drama-filled person, I would not took that approach. I would sat with you one-on-one and have a conversation with you and not put on the front in front of a group of people. So don't say act like you was above approach, above the drama. Even if they do reality TV of my life, I'm not a drama-filled person. I'm very laid back. I go to work 3 to 11, come home, play my game, watch TV shows, listen to music, be on YouTube, do my live, go to bed around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, wake up, relax a little bit before I go to work, and do it all over again. And that's my life. And I'm happy and I'm content. Pay my bills, have my own place. If my camera follow me in my everyday life, people say, damn, you don't do nothing else. I really don't go to clubs. I go out in there to get my belly petty here and there. I get my hair cut every little 2 weeks. I do my food. I like to snack. I like to eat my snacks. And that's it. I might dance in my house, twerking my behind, and everything. And that's it. In a group setting, I'm usually laid back. I'm very observant. I can be social. I'm a light drinker. All that stuff. I don't get no lot of drama. I'm a very peaceful person. And that's it. Y'all might call me boring. I said, oh, Ty, he's boring. He can't. So you know yourself. So you're not gonna get on TV and do something that will portray you in a different light. Yes, reality TV show edits stuff, things, and make you whatever their gender it is. But if you're giving that content, then they're gonna use it. If you don't give that content, they're gonna use it. That's what some people on reality TV show y'all label as boring because they don't give drama. So if you're not that type of person, then you would not be that part of the drama. Yes, I'm happy. Right? My life would be like an 80s boy with a little dialogue, they boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Sure, like, listen, if the reality TV show, if people will follow your life right now, how your life will be. I just explained how my life will be. And if I do get like an altercation with people, so let's just say, if I get to the line, I don't have to go back and forth like that. I probably not, I say, okay, whatever, probably know you, block the phone number. I love my peace, my peacefulness. Chill, don't bring me my food either, because I would eat that food, sit down. Listen, I can sit in the setting and everything, and I say, whatever, it's not involving me. As long as you don't put no hands on me, nothing like that. Listen, if we can have okay, shit back and forth, but I ain't gonna start nothing. I ain't gonna gossip about you. Also, you tell me things that you don't want nobody else say nothing. I'm very good at keeping secrets. Like, listen, if some people tell things, I would never say anything. You don't need to know. I would act like I don't know nothing, like my job. Somebody told me something, and I'm acting like I'm so surprised. I said, "Oh, that really happened," even though I knew all along what happened. I said, That's all he did. Oh yes, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, make it believable. Sure, you ain't gonna know nothing was in my head. My life would have folks running for birth control. Sure, that's what I'm saying. You know yourself. My life is a mix of Friday, girl 6, and working 9 to 5. For real, like you know yourself. Like, listen. So Quiana messed me with that. You were part of the mess, and now it's like it's reality TV show. What you got? It changes stuff. Reality TV show. That's a formula. Like you in the 40s. I know you watched other reality TV shows before you got on one. It's exposure you get. You might get positive exposure. You might get negative exposure based on who you come up for, how you show up on TV. I had two people that I hold secrets for. Everyone else, I'm telling my friends all their business. Shoot. Yeah, listen. If it was not meant to be said, listen, if we not really that close and everything, or my job, like I ain't no person to be snitching like that. But I do like to. No, listen. Nope. But I don't hold that no snitch code either. Listen, my job is my livelihood. You ain't gonna cost me my figure money. Shoot, at the end of the day. But I say you know yourself. Everybody know yourself. So if you know you're a person who pop off or who like to fight, who likes drama, then that's what you go give on television when you're put in a situation when you're around different people you might not like. Or you probably not know. If the boundaries crossed. You might go for the extreme and go argumentative, things like that. And that's the type of person you are. So, and don't come off and saying, oh, well, they put me like that, they put me in a bad light. No, that's the type of person you are. You show that on camera, one off of camera. Me, whoever piece of person, I ain't had fights since I've been in middle school. Truth. I might say I have arguments, but never no physical altercation. The last time I had a fight was in middle school. So what made me at 35 years old, about to be 36, go on television and start want to fight all the time? People would look at me and say, Ty, you're not a fighter. So why are you fighting all the time on TV? I said, I don't know. So that's what you're giving. You want to change up because you want to say, no, just be yourself. Where they show and where they showcase you, reality TV showcase more people who are boring. No, more people who are more drama filled than people who not boring. That's why people who got more drama get more screen time. The people who's not much drama filled get less screen time. They still on the cast because they balance out the freaking dynamics of the show, but they might label the boring person. Funny and boring. Yeah. I like to have a good time. Sure. Child, they put me in the freaking dinner table and they put some music on and me in the freaking house and they had the music. I said, oh, shit. That's it. I said, yes. Y'all went on arguing. Let me go over there in the corner. Let me go on dance and something like that. Who's going to help her give me that? Blame the production for her having an issue. That's what I'm saying. You give off that. Now you want to blame production. Like the freaking sisters. What's up, Fat and Felicia? On freaking, what that show is? We all like the show. We were reviewing it. Yeah. Ooh. I forgot the show, y'all. Y'all know what the show was. The girls. They was giving all the trouble and they're going to blame Edit. No. Yeah, call me wild and minus relationship foolishness. All right. Encore, right? Yeah, I had a brain fall. I did not recognize the name. It was in my top of my head. Call me wild and minus relationship foolishness. All right, see? Yeah, that's say you know yourself. So if you got a TV following you, you're not going to change much. The only thing that might change is you got more money because Bad TV show does pay you a lot based on how many episodes you're on. You get free trips, the food. What do you got? Sure. I ain't spending my money. Sure, you might give me your stuff. And that's it. And you might get more followings. So, listen. And you choose yourself because sometimes reality TV show does expose you. It's like that. So you got to discern yourself whether you want to be yourself in a reality TV show or not. If I got offer for a reality TV show, I don't know. I love my job right now. I don't know. It probably would help me get a bigger platform for my YouTube channel if I do one. But don't expect me to be drama filled because it's not going to happen. Encore. I got two best friends. When one tells something, I don't go back and tell. My other friend, best friend, a business too. I hear that. Sure. Yeah, Bree is all laid back. She drink her drinks. Yeah, she give a little pop off every time because she a drunk, but she'll be cats going loud, start issues with everybody else. She's all laid back. She's all whatever. If you have an issue with her, she can tell you what she let tell you, and that's it. Maybe no Bree don't have a man at the time. But wrestling fans, oh yes, yeah, I know you love wrestling. Like I just like dance. I like to twerk. I like to like listen. That's my element. I like to play video games. I can talk about games all the time. Shows, TV shows. I can talk about that. So, you know yourself. So for her to say that, I would say, I don't know. So that's why I was asking her, what y'all think why she quit the show? Well, one of the reasons why she said it was more drama and she can't deal with that. So she's not coming to season. So I said, girl, it's not weird. Season one ended. You just quit it already? So, child. Don't say that now and then you come back. That's going to be rolling my eyes deeply. Girl. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. They're all beautiful ladies. But don't act one way and don't act like you was doing something and then maybe because you didn't get the sense of attention that you wanted. So now Robin is not everybody. You want to make Robin the big villain, but she ain't become the big villain. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be a part of the show anymore. Mr. going to be on Johnson's show? No! See, listen, he want me to strip and dance and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that, but I'm not going to be here for Johnson trying to act like a villain to me. I can't do that show. I will cut you off. And I would annoy your ass, and I move on to the next one. I said, you have to send me home because what you're not gonna do is go tell me what I do. She did something she doesn't want out. She did something she doesn't want out. Yeah, I think she probably did something that she doesn't want out. Nah, she deserves better. She don't pay. She deserves it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't do no. I can't. Me and Johnson with that clip. I would love to have fun. Like, listen, we can talk about things, we can talk about man and all that stuff like that. Well, show the strip club moves, show me the pole moves, all that stuff like that. I'll be down playing Danny. But all that cleaning that figure place up and like that, you ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Beyond the Pole. Beyond the Pole. I remember that show. I used to watch that show. And I just couldn't really get into it. But I used to watch it that, but a little bit here and there. Hey, bro, how you doing? What's up? You like my B-Day, baby. Hey. I would show some. Listen, I would love. I did train a lot of dance, but I would love to get a lesson on more pole dancing. I would love that. I know they have classes for females, and sometimes you can mount the joint sometimes, but they have classes for females or pole classes. I would love to experience that one day. Child, have you heard about Stormy? Oh, I ain't heard about Stormy. What about Stormy? I hear that. Sure. So that's what Quiana said. She said she quitting the show. She's not gonna be next season. And I was like, okay. So this is a lesson learned for everybody else who want to get a reality TV show. Reality TV only amplifies who you are. Only amplifies. The reason why everybody really call her Cynthia boring, because Cynthia don't give much than what she's giving. She laid back. She going back and forth a little bit here and there. But other than that, she have her coins. She don't have to be doing on too much. She already established herself. She was already a model. People already know who Cynthia Bailey is. So she had to do much on TV. So she's not the sort of person. She might fall behind a man. She can be sneaky. Yeah, she's sneaky. She is sneaky. But people always call her boring. Why? Because she's not that drama filled. She can be sneaky and low key, but she's not like a Kenya or something like that. That's why Kenya's always anybody's mouth. Because Kenya knows what to deliver on TV. And that's probably who she is in real life too. Don't play her. She'll play you. And yes. Oh, we might not have make a year too. I said, Mike Hill, shut up. That's why. How do you figure demons? She got a new show coming out with Coach D for Bring It. Coach D and another lady quit. Of course, they say Stormy a quit. Ooh, oh really? Stormy can't do that. Yes, I like Kenya. I don't have a problem with Kenya. Kenya could she reality TV go because she know what she do. She does it and everything. But she ain't gonna go ahead and blame it. Maybe she did. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Did she blame edit? But I don't know. Kenya's unforgivable. She apologize for what she does. She said, listen, I did what I said. I said what I said. She ain't be going out blaming edit. Then everybody said, all right, Kenya, come on now. She must have cut up the academic fool. I can't wait. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But everybody call her boring because she don't get much. So there are people who will get much. They peaceful people. And I'm peaceful. People like Portia want to blame Eddie. I said, Portia, no, that's who you are, girl. You violent. You like to use your hands. And you ditzy. Out my face. While everybody blaming Dennis, but you was the one who issued. Listen. No, until it goes to exposed to editing. Oh, yeah, I got to watch that. You know what? I have to watch it. I do have, it's on Peacock, right? I do have Peacock. And people say Ultimate Ghost Trip is good. So I have to watch it. Because Kenya on Ultimate Ghost Trip, she's not, like I said, Kenya could give what she gives because that's her personality. But at the same time, I do know she got to have a good time. So, in Ultimate Ghost Trip, she's not that drama filled. She's good. She have a good time. Yeah, she might have it's spats for people that she always lives. She know back down them challenges. But she give. And she had that side, and then she had on the other side. And she both. But she gives who she is. Now, if Kenya start going like this and don't do nothing, and don't back down for arguments, don't start no drama, and everybody say, "Oh, this is not the Kenya we like. What's going on?" That she's changing. I said, "No, you changing yourself good. That's not who you are." Yeah, she's nice. I do believe Kenya is nice. I do believe she is a nice person. But yes, she don't back down. She gives what she gives. And hey, I don't think she plays off of the camera. I think that that's who she really is. It's like that. And she will continue on the road that people play her to be. I said, listen, I'll give you what I give. You come after me, I'll come after you. I'll go do petty stuff. It's like that. And Kenya know what you know. She ain't gonna blame edit. Maybe not. That's what I'm saying. Y'all let me know, Kenya, because I don't be finding Kenya like that. But I do like her like that. But Kenya, I know her, she don't really apologize for what she does. Or don't blame. Oh, they made me this way, they made me that way. I like that. No. So if y'all go give stuff on TV, you're gonna fight on TV, you'll get on that drama. Don't go around blaming reality TV or producers putting you in a bad light. You give that energy. So if you know your character, just like people say money change. Yeah, money change people and now and then, but it changed people more in some people in more degree than others. Because people know the value of money. They know they're gonna be acting up the fool. They know what to do with that. Sure. I make decent money right now. I'm not acting up in the fool. I was the same as Tom Act. That's my real name, Tom Act. Same as Tom Act and Tamak as ever. And people know me and say, yeah, he's cool. He laid back. He don't get trouble. Private. Yes, I'm a private person. But I do shares and everything. Once I get so comfortable knowing y'all. But other than that, that's it. So it's only changed you if you allowed it to change you. Or you got this punch, you say, oh, snap, the camera's not me. I'm going to be this type of person. Yeah, she producer. She knows the game. At the OG, yes, they do get OG the bad. I do believe that. Because OG, to me, like she has a mess, but yes, they did try to play her a lot. And that's a whole little different, y'all. But we do. Edit do can edit something out too much to make agenda. But not gonna discard production because we do know that production can have their own agenda of things. We do know that. We do know. Because you might have other stuff going on and they don't want to show that. So I do know that type of game. But sometimes they do show what you give them. So if I stay in If I done freaking scenes, every scene look like this all the time. What can they edit from that? Probably put that in a different scene, make me seem like I'm doing that to something else. Shoot, if I just sit there all the time, shoot. Well, you do know production plays a lot of roles in a lot of shows, but I do understand that production only could give out what you give them. So if you always be a mean girl, you go betray yourself as a mean girl, no matter how much you try to hide it. If you're a peaceful person, it shows up on TV, no matter how much you hide it. Julie Trish said it's best they can edit only what you give. That's what I'm saying. It only edit what you give them. That's when people who's on camera are labeled drama film, and some people are boring. And not necessarily the people who are boring doesn't mean necessarily they're not interested. It's that they don't give much drama. That's what they label boring ones. They may have some drama at moments. Like Candy's boring. Not because she's not interesting. It's like, listen, she gives what she gives. She talks what she talks, but at the same time, she'll get much. And we see much of her family life, so we don't see much of that. She mad about her money. And that's all it is. If it's not about her money, she ain't going to get much. But yeah, she gives every now and then. But she don't give it as much as other people who don't deem her as the drama field person. Shoot, the money maker for the show. Shoot. So the ain't gonna let her go unless you want to leave. All right, y'all. Anything else about Quiana? Wish the best of luck. She does a really good job with her firm and everything. I wish her all the best. But I don't like her explanation about why she's leaving the show. If she says too much of the drama, you part of it. Maybe me eating food while people fight. It was that's what I'm saying. Shoot, I'll be like that too. You know, I've been playing fights I've been seeing, and I'll be minding my business. I said, okay. Says, why you ain't doing it? Why you stopping? I ain't stopping nothing. You stop if you want to be a cap and saver hoe. Save the people. Sure, you don't want to stop the fight. Go ahead and get yourself punched in the face. Then you about part in the fight. Don't tell me when to stop. Y'all stop. Sure, they want to fight and beat themselves up. Let me sit in the background, eat my food, and drink my drinks. That's why I say if I'm in a reality TV show, they put on the table food in front of me, I'll be eating, munching. Y'all go ahead and argue. I talk about things. We ain't talk about anything fun. We ain't talk about nothing else. All right, so let's go to Kierra Sheard, y'all. And then we got Thandie Newton, and then we can get out of here. Let me put this thing up. What was it? Come on, tablet. Yeah, I'm cutting my tablet out sometimes. Let me have it on mine and on. Let me see. 158. 29. This is on. Yeah. Yeah, so Kierra Sheard, y'all know she's the daughter of Kierra Sheard from the Clark sisters. And she shared something online. It was a 2-minute interview clip with a girl named Tashara, where she was an interviewer, explaining how she said she would send her guests to a hotel room and not stay in the house when her man come on because she's not sharing with her man and all this like that. And it's boundaries, which I do agree, it's the boundaries. But then people on Twitter was like, oh my gosh, you do all that. We explain a lot of things because I do understand the healthiness of creating boundaries with your friends and your husband and everything. But as a girl, it's not going to stop anything if you do that extreme over your husband. He can find a way if he want to do it. But we talk about that because I want to see how y'all put your opinions on everything. But let's listen to audio of Kierra Sheard first, and then we give our opinions of what she's based on what she said.
I know you said you're really close with your mom, and I know she gives you advice, and there's like an ongoing rule. My mom tells me the same thing. I'm not married, but once you're married, do not let another woman into your household. And I know you have close friends, and you know, we've seen it on TV, reality shows, we've seen it in real life, seen it on court shows, talk shows. You let a family member, a close friend, stay at your house for a while. Maybe they need a place to stay, and something happens with the husband. Are you mindful of that? Does your mother warn you of that? Like, Kierra, I know you have a good heart, sweetie, but there's no woman that's staying in your house. Unless it's a sister, a sister, that's fine. But
absolutely, Tashara, my mama has already don't have too many people around y'all. Don't get comfortable. I don't care how good you trust or whatever it is. I'm very mindful and very careful. I will buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house. However, I am a prayerful woman to discern the space that I am in. I'm also very cautious of what purpose am I supposed to serve in this person's life? And so while I'm very prayerful, I'm always also asking God outside of mom to direct me. Is in this season, am I supposed to let them into my home? Because, we as believers, we believe that what we have, we're supposed to share with others. But I'm not sharing my man. And so since I'm not sharing my man, I have to be cautious with, everything else that I share, as far as with him being there too. So absolutely, that's a lesson that I get. And I think it's a such thing as a balance, which that also goes to Tashara, why we have to have wise friends. Encourage our friends to, because you know how they say a lot of single women, they can't give you counsel. But I was single and I was able to tell my married friends good advice, Right. So I think it is a such thing, but it definitely is also a such thing as boundaries.
All right, so that's what she's saying, y'all. And I'll say this. I understand a lot of what she's saying. I understand what I was saying, but I do understand other people will say on Twitter and stuff like that. Yes, when you're married, you do got to create that healthy balance of the boundaries of your friendship and your man, your marriage, stuff like that, or your wife, anything you want. You want to create that balance. Like, if you with your friends all day and your husband come home, he will spend some time, and he don't have much time to spend with you because he may be working a lot, then maybe, yes, probably say, I'll talk to y'all later, y'all, because I want to spend time on my husband or my friend. That's like that. So, yeah. Yes, I do understand. Yeah. Tracy, you about to meet me too. Yeah, I do understand. So, I do understand you want to create that healthy balance of, listen, my husband come home, I want to spend time with my husband, I talk to y'all later, or everything, or if I'm on the phone, and my husband wants to talk to me, and I say, let's say, he wants to talk. I say, okay, let me call you back, girl, or let me call you back, homie. It's like that, and let me talk to my husband or my wife, whoever you gonna talk to, and see what's going on. So yes, you want to create the healthy balance, and your friends in the home. And I was playing the other side what people were saying. Their friends in the home. Yes, and say you want to not have people in your space when your husband around, whatever, or your wife is around, and you might get tempted. But they explain that your husband might get tempted, your friend stay in the house. I was like, listen, if I was a friend, I said, you put in a hotel room, I ain't gonna say no. I said, listen, I can stay in a hotel room, shoot. I can find my own piece of meat to play with that night. Shoot, you ain't saying nothing but the word, girl. I respect your boundaries. I respect your husband, shoot. It is what it is. I ain't gonna check for him either. He ain't on that. But still, at the end of the day, but even it is, I don't go by going after people with husbands. So I have my own. Sure. And that's one thing. My thing is, yes, you can have your boundaries, and you should create healthy boundaries with your friendship and your marriage. That's a plus. You should create the balance, because if you don't, it creates an issue between both ends as well. Your friendship and your marriage. So if you don't create that healthy balance once you marry or when you want your significant other, it will cause issues in your relationships. And then you might end up being alone because you don't have nobody one day because you don't create that healthy balance. So it is that. Another thing, yes, you go that far to send your friend home in Uber or send in a hotel room and get that hotel room because you don't want to share the space with your man because your man might get tempted and your friends might trust you, man, whatever. But put in a hotel room, does it stop for him cheating? That's the issue. Does it stop the man for cheating if you always send your friends to the hotel room and your husband come home? like that. Yes, it doesn't stop them from cheating. Because if it does cheat, are you gonna then blame your friends? Because no, based on your own mouth, you putting them in the hotel rooms. You putting them separate from your husband. You taking them out from your husband so you can focus on your husband. So does it create dishonesty? Do you just create mistrust of your friends? Or you don't trust your husband? Because if you get tempted when your friends around, then that says more so of your husband than more of your friends. It's cute these women recognize they marry weak men and still settle, but just say use your discernment because I'm really side-eyeing the wives at this point. Right? Right, true. Because I was like, it doesn't stop, just like Tracy says, it doesn't stop your husband to going out to cheat. Now that he know that you putting your friends in the hotel rooms, what's stopping him from going to the hotel rooms? Who you gonna blame then? You gonna blame your husband? Or you gonna blame your friends? And I say he will. So that's what I'm saying if that happened. But to go to that extreme, I will fight for 2022 hoe. Yes, like I said, I'm not saying that what she's saying that not having your friends in the house when your husband's home and you're not the house. Oh yeah, that's true. If I'm not in the house and you might say no, you go with me. We going out together. Not saying I don't trust your value, but if you have a friend who trusts your value of your relationship, they will respect your wishes. So if you have a friend who fights you, and so you don't trust me, you just like that, then maybe that might be the friend you want. So you should get. But I do love females who does get a husband or something like that, and then change up and act brand new when they get a man. Dude, who got kicked out trying to get a man? That was what it is. Oh, I used to have a homegirl who got a kick out of trying to get a man. That was what. Oh, now look out. See, there are females who are like that. So I do understand the balance of creating a space between the woman and your husband. But at the same time, it's not stop it will not prevent your husband from cheating if he go to do it. Because all they need is time and location. They don't need all that motion. They don't need that connection. They don't need the time spent having a phone conversations. Time and location. Where you gonna be at, what time, or you be ready, let's freak. Basically. Thank you, because as a friend, I feel anything, so we're not friends no more. So it's kind of like the balance. Like, do you go at brand new? And so, I don't want none of y'all my friends, stuff like that. And it's a single friends. I say yes. You can say single friends all you want to, but they don't marry women who will try your husband too. And then with family members who will try to sleep with your husband too. Because the girls are sorry, unless it's your sisters like that. It doesn't mean your sister can try your husband too. They don't family members who hate each other because family members sleep with each other, family members' husband. Y'all remember we were at that treat that the freaking lady husband cheated on her with her sisters and had 2 babies? And y'all remember that? Y'all remember that story? And I said, oh, your auntie, mommy? What the hell is this? She's like, well, one of our ex and our friend, little brother, on the 19th birthday. She is an amazing person, but she's really friends with her. Ooh, kitty cat. Especially because she know she was a classic example of a chick. You don't leave your man around. We worked together, and I saw a little bit of everything. Everybody, husband. Oh, yes. And I saw a little bit. Everybody, husband up at the job. Oh, she low down. Attention seeker to say. That's what I'm saying. They're going to say, they are females that you need to be mindful of. That's when you don't have them as a friend to be around your husbands like that. So, while I do understand Kierra and saying that, yes, she needs to create that boundary of friends and put in the hotel rooms and not sharing with a man. It goes one of 2 ways. Is either you don't really trust them like that, or you know they kind of personality that they will do some type of like things like that. So you need to separate the boundaries, or you shouldn't be friends with them in the first place if you know they're gonna do stuff like that. Or you don't really trust them or your husband. So you need to create most boundaries as much as possible, space between your husband and I. But if you do that extreme with your friends and taking them out of the situation, who are you going to blame if he does step out your relationship? Because if your friend is not tipping your husband, what your husband is doing if your friend is getting taken out? She low down. My cousin slept with my ex, and I call her. That's to call Faith. You call Faith, see? Yes. Their family members will sleep with your husband too. So don't discount the family member either. Oh, mom, dad beat dad. Nothing worked with him. I learned nothing will stop a man from doing what she wants. That's what I'm saying. Time and location. That's all they need. They don't need nothing else. You work with Portia. You work with Portia? Sure. We have to count for both parties. Yes, Tracy, we do. So you focus so much on the man, you need to focus on your husband too. Not the man, the friends. You need to focus on the husband too. If you create this distance of space, which is fine, this is your every right. That's why I say everybody should have that boundary set. No matter what, you should. Because if you don't, it will create issues at both ends. And your friends probably respect you. But if you know your friends don't have the integrity to do that, and your husband is tempted because he look at your friends, and I said that's your husband's issue, not your friend's issue. And then I gonna look at you and say, okay, what you trying to say? But at the same time, I respect you. I said, okay, give me the hotel room, girl. I get my own man. Sure, you tell me that's the truth. How many of y'all will be friends with Kierra and she give you a hotel room? Y'all would say no to that? Hell to the no. Give me a hotel room, girl. All right, girl. If I know your man's coming home and we own your house, I said, oh yeah, hotel room for 200, Alex. Give me a hotel room, girl. I'm fine. Sure. It's on your dime. It ain't my dime, girl. And she wondered to this day why I stopped hanging with her. She had the, ooh, that's why I was cool. Oh, all right. She had the trees. I hear that. The man, we have a UX. Yep. I blame the husband, right? Sure. You would blame the man if you do all that extreme and he still step out of cheat. Because you can't blame your friends, you would blame the man. So, listen, y'all. Don't say I'm the only one. If your friend will give you a hotel room to stay away from your husband, I said, fine, no daddy. If I knew you were going to give me a hotel room every time I come over and your friend come home, I said, fine, $200, Alex, or I go to my own house. But still, I can stay in the hotel room for the night. Sure, I can find a piece of man. Sure, I love a good hotel room, but we still not going to be friends after that. I was going to say, you give me the friend shoe. I mean, both. Bitch, you know I'm crazy as why you made me take you to a pig farm? Maybe take you to the pig farm. Dude, you missed my vows. Well, not my fault. You got to go. Jesus will forgive me. I was going to say. Sure. But she said she doing that before it ever get to that point. And said, listen, I'll put you in a hotel room. I said, okay, fine. Put me in a hotel room. Sure. Give me a hotel for 5 stars, Alex, with a room service. Do everything. Sure. You gonna put me somewhere. I'm better live the fan experience. Sure. I said, I can't even say no more word. Or give me an Uber around home. Sure. But yeah. Yeah, I have a friend right now. We're very close. And when she told me, she said, we all hang out and everything. She said time and everything. And she told my sister and everything. Said, listen, I want to have spend time with glowing time with my man's husband. I said, oh, we all say, okay, because we understand that. You know, you got needs and you got to want to make your needs met. We go home, sure, ain't no problem. Nobody going to say, well, I had to look at her husband up. Oh, yes, the picture. Let me show you what he looked like, y'all. And even if it was, y'all, I'm still not that type of person who will try my friend's husband. I said, I get my own. But at the same time, but don't act like it's all that when you know, okay, nobody want to try your husband like that in the first place. Sure. You're not bad looking, but damn, girl, calm down. Ooh. All right, let me show you the picture. And your husband. And yes, I say, put me in the hotel, girl. I'll take the hotel. Sure, you ain't shut up about the word. Nobody wants your husband. Sure, give me a hotel room. I find me somebody. Sure. That's it right there. That's a husband. And it was funny too. People was laughing because her husband's a landscaper or landscape scraper, whatever it is, a landscaper. And people say, "Oh, a landscaper, girl? No, you can have that. You can have that, girl. Nobody try no landscaper." Mm-mm. Let me see, but well, I had to look up the husband. Oh, it's not something to be chasing after. Is she paying for the room service at the hotel room nice? Yeah, I take the hotel room rooms if your husband. That's what I'm saying. Let's not lie. He's ugly. He's ugly. Let's not lie. He's ugly, but also how they got together is interesting. Oh, how they got together? I'm gonna find out. To that point, to a certain point, they really are. They really are. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, yes, I do understand the creating the boundaries. And yeah, sometimes the old school mentality is like, listen, don't have anybody around your husband because they will try your husband and stuff like that. But then that's kind of discredit the point that you blaming the friends than the husband. You took vows to your husband, so he should be the one that you should blame. And if your friends do to participate, yes, you gotta blame them too. But the person you took vows with is your husband. Sure. So that's the picture, y'all. That's what it looked like. I do think we have to account for our friends. If you know your friends is a hoe, then move accordingly. If you know your man is a friend, put on notice. Yes, I do agree. Yes, if you know your friend is that type of person, then girl, you step all the way 60 feet. That's 6 feet. 60 feet away from here, girl. I will move you before your husband even leave his job. He said, babe, your time, babe. I come home. I said, okay, girl, you need to go. He gonna be here in 2 hours. I said, why are you leaving there? I said, I don't care. Your presence will make him want to cheat on me on his way to my house. No, go away. Go somewhere, girl. He either dumped or got dumped by his ex. Ooh. I guess if you don't look like Teddy P, you won't get a sneeze out of me. That's what I'm saying. Sure. Look up about that eye. You don't see me packing up and shit. I said, ooh, girl. That's oh, girl. Hey. Hey, look, that friend, you get the extra hey. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tyrone. How you doing? Yes, I'm extra fine. Oh, thank you. I said, At the end of the day, your husband took vows, not your friends. Yes, the friend will most likely get the pause, but he gonna get the bullets. Share. That's what I'm saying. Poo, poo, poo. Cheat on me. I'll be independent right after there. Question. Oh, where Brittany at? I know Brittany, where you at, girl? I ain't here for you for a while now. I know how you got down, girl. Sure, will be a whole friend or not. Yes. So yes. Hey. Like I said, I do understand that, but at the same time, it's not gonna stop anyone. Not even stop your husband if you want to cheat. Sure. And then quiet as a kept. Is it easier for him to cheat at a hotel than in the freaking house? Because it's easier to cover your tracks. So you can send your friends to the hotel room when you want to, but he could easier for him to go to the hotel room than being in the house because it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't know he's in the house. I have a friend I can leave my man with naked, and I'm not worried at all. I have a friend I can leave in the same building, but I love her dearly. I can't. That's what I'm saying. You been 60 feet away, nowhere near the vicinity. He on his way home. You gotta go, girl. Mm-mm. Sure, won't be here. So I'm saying, so you can send your friends to the hotel room, but it's probably easier for him to do it at the hotel room than doing it in the house. So, okay, girl, you create that distance when you want to. He could still flock over there. I don't wish no ill will, but all that extreme measures she's trying to take, which is fine. Like I said, create the boundaries. But at the good same time, hope you also keep an eye on your husband too, not just your friends. Because you focus so much on your friends and ignore your husband's actions, then that's not a good balance. All right, that's it. Oh, that was a good topic, y'all. Chill. So everybody on Twitter was like, girl, she could have kept that. Like, what? It ain't gonna stop the man from doing that. Yeah, everybody on Twitter was going off. It was like that. People understand what she was saying, but at the same time, they was like, girl, it's not stopping anything. So what's she doing? And then it was like, if I'm your friend, I won't even not be friends with you anymore if you gonna think out like that. And I was like, yeah. And then sometimes, she probably got a piece of man there and then she went to go brand new and stuff like that. I said, listen, I don't know what your mom was teaching you, because maybe your mom and your father was doing something. She teach you this wisdom because she experienced it herself. So I said, all right. But again, like I said, I understand everything what she said, but I also understand the other side of the point too. Because it's like, girl, all right. Well, good, all power to you, Kierra. Got your husband? Go ahead and do you. All right, that's last topic we have for the night is Thandie Newton. See, I know Thandie Newton. She played, like you said, she played TNG and Color Girls. She played in Orbit. She plays in Good Deeds. She played a lot of other stuff too. So she went on Twitter recently, not Twitter, Instagram, and went on live. It was like a 50-second. We're gonna show it or play the audio of her crying and Phil apologizing to the darker skinned women for taking their roles, their man, and stuff, other stuff like that. And I was like, I watched the thing and I said, I was confused. I said, Thandie, what was the point of this message? Like, I understand what she's saying, but I was saying, what was the need? What happened? Now, Tracy did tell me the backstory. Now I understand why she said what she said. And I said, oh, okay. So that's why you feel the way you feel, because you did something, girl. So, girl, but then again, we're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about it. It's a little conversation we can talk about. Oh, hold on. Let's put the time, 2:20. 2:50. So I said, okay, I was way confused about her statement. I said, okay, Thandie, what we need that for? I do know that a lot of counterparts do risk the benefits of taking over opportunities that it could be meant for darker people and stuff like that. And she said the man and everything. I said, you're not taking on the man. You be the dumb man that think that the lighter you are, the better they are. They also douchebags who don't like the darker skin women because they feel like they can deal with the lighter skin women because they try to treat you better. Like Fika Santana, she's Spicy Latina, thought she will be treated better because the men like the lighter skinned ones better and realized they treat you the same way as everybody else. Because you're a Spicy Latina, right? You're a Spicy Latina. And you got treated the same way. You know how you learn real quick. So don't think you're better because you're lighter skinned. Don't try that. Because you're a Spicy Latina, right? I know I'm not gonna fool y'all, but y'all don't mind me. And it kills me that a lot of counterparts think they are better because they better they have a better preference and people like lighter skin more than darker skin. That's what kills me. I said, listen, woman. Yes, Vicky the benefit. The man, child, please. It was your turn. That's what I'm saying. She apologized for being light skinned. We about to play the audio, y'all.
so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses, to say, I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you.
She would.
My mum looks like you. And she
more crying.
It's been very painful to have women that look like my mum feel like I'm not representing them, that I'm taking from them, taking their men, taking their work, taking their truth. I didn't mean to, you know. My mum looks like you, and she.
All right, pause that. Yeah, that's what she said. It was only a 50-second clip of her apologizing for taking the dark-skinned women's jobs, their worth, their man, representation, or lack of representation of the dark-skinned women on a TV screen or jobs, because I apologize. Because I was light-skinned, I'm taking over things. I said, ooh. So when she made a statement before I heard the background story, I was like, okay. So you reap the benefits and now you're apologizing for it. I was like, okay. But what was the reason? What was the reason? Like Cardi B said. What was the reason of the video? Because I was so confused. I was like, okay. Granted, yes, we do know in the industry, they do preference the lighter skin over the darker skin, even though the darker skin might have more talent. We do know that. That's prevalent in the industry. Music, movies, anything. And that's why it is this issue going on. We say, like, listen, where's the dark representation? We know we have, like, for example, the Storm. Storm always been a dark, tall, dark goddess. It's like that. But they be casting very light-skinned roles for Storm. Marvel. Y'all know Marvel. And she was never a light-skinned woman. She always been a dark-skinned. That was the origin of her character. But they keep making her light. So, why are they doing that? And y'all know it appears to the public that the fairer skin, the lightest complexion is better looking than dark skin. Even with talents like that. So we know that. So we all not ignorant to the fact that it's happening. But damn, girl, you break the benefits, now you apologize. You gonna get brownie points? Certain is, she just woke up and decided to do this. That's not DeAndre. I understand that either. Because I was like, hold up. Now Tracy's telling me this background story. I hope she's telling her in the chat right now. But she just said that it was a job that she got of the movie called God Country. I don't know, the TV show is a movie. It was called God's Country, and I think she purposely colored her skin darker to get the role that was meant for a darker skinned woman. And so she got it. And now people clown her for it and coming after her for it. And I guess that's the reason why she decided to make this video. But then again, why you put men in the worth, in the roles? Why you put all that to it? Like, we sorry for taking care of your men. Take it for your men. You're not taking no men for no darker skinned women. The men are choosing y'all because they prefer y'all just like everything else. And that's why sometimes I feel like we can't glorify these black men because they would dog y'all out. They think the lighter skin counterparts are better than darker counterparts. They think that. And even females think that too. That they would treat me better. Yeah, so it's common practice for men. Oh, I can't stand my black women because they too much. If I do this, black women, they gotta be lighter complexion. I can't stand. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Because this could be a whole topic, but we don't have all day to talk about everything. But Her making that statement, reaping the benefits of being lighter fair complexion was more preferential in any other aspect. So we all know that. And don't come here and make no freaking statement and make it like, okay, my mom think like it was like, girl, you were doing this stuff to make yourself more to put yourself to do these kind of things, to take these men and roles and stuff like that. And then you'll come on a freaking Instagram and do a public cry like that because you got called out on your antics. Because you reap the benefits of being lighter skinned. Listen, not against it, but we all have to understand that this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. And it sucks and it's sad that it's like that. Did she just walk? That's what I say to Deandra. I don't understand that either. It's out of guilt. She's speaking up. She took pride in the privilege. Now she remorseful goodbye. That's what I say. Like, she sounds wine drunk. I know that kind of drunk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What? She took a role that was written for a brown skinned woman. She had to wear dark foundation. Took a role, and they gave you the role, and now you crying about it because you got called out on it. And then whoever who produced it, it's like, it was dark skinned women. Get the dark skinned women to do it because she's in a well known name. And they probably, some of them probably be better actress than what Thandie is. Getting them opportunity. Sure. Yes. Foolish is an ego for me. I never saw it for her. And now I see why. She was happy about it until the people started to see the clips of the movie and started dragging her. Oh, yeah. That's why. That's made her start making a statement. I apologize for and then I would say, understand, if people were dragging for the movie, why you start saying the men and all that stuff like that, the worth the men? I would say, what was that for, girl? Y'all don't need to take the man for the dark skinned women. The men are choosing y'all over the dark skinned women. Y'all not taking it. It's a shame that they're doing that. But it is ingrained in the society. It's ingrained since beyond yonder. It's ingrained in us. Even some women thinks that too. That I said, I better look at, I'm more prettier, I'm this, that. You know all the talk. Y'all know the slang, oh, you pretty for a dark-skinned girl. I said, what that means? Dark-skinned woman's not pretty? Oh, we could go deep, but I ain't trying to go deep. Yeah, we could go there. Well, they can't be pretty. The darker you are, you can't be pretty. You had to make a statement, are you pretty for a dark-skinned person? Like, what you mean? So, it's like, no. Don't cry over the benefits that you reap for. And if this industry start doing better and representing more darker skin counterparts and putting roles for these people who meant to have the talent, who have the talent to do these roles, and that because the look, they want to have this conversation. Why I'm drunk, and it's this notion to think she's some kind of conception. That's what I'm saying. She tried to bring colorism into the softer blow, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Bring all that stuff into it. If it's something you could drag for a role that you did to try to make yourself darker when you know it's meant for the darker role person. It's not a shame when these generations show you their preference. They did you. That's what I'm saying. It's not a shame when these degenerates show you their preference. They did you a favor. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If that's your preference, go for it. But you ain't gonna dog me in a no. And that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, they're better. My kids would be better. They would look better. All that stuff. I said that is so ingrained in your freaking mentality, men and women, to think that the lighter counterparts are better than the darker counterparts. And I'm not saying nothing against the lighter counterparts, because at the end, all beautiful women, all beautiful people. We all should be standing together. But you know, it's a division. The colorism is rampant. And it's still going on in any aspects of everything. Every aspect. Yes, she could have. She could have turned out a row. But I was like so shocked because I was even like confused. I put in the group chat. I said, "What was the point of this message?" I understand what she's saying, but listen, that's it. What it is, and it sucks that it's happening. But don't apologize for something you reaping from it. You reap the benefits. It was okay if you would have get no backlash, but now you got the backlash. Now you want to cry about it, good child. You was okay being lighter skin. Your man was choosing you. The man is choosing you because you're a lighter skin complexion. But they dogged you out. Now you want the freaking sympathy for the darker skin when you trying to clown the darker skin because you was a lighter skin. Just like everybody was talking about Danny Lee. How she thought she was so better than the other one, his first baby mama, because she was lighter skin. And now he dogged you out just like he did the other one. So no, it's not the men, it's the woman too. And that's what she probably made that statement. Oh, we sorry for taking your man. No, the man you ain't taking the man from the darkest. Like, they just choosing y'all because they think y'all better. Sis saying her correct name. I still kept that. I said Dandy. That's all right. Dandy, Dandy. Oh, people were dragging her. People listen the comments. Let me see the comments. Let me get on it. Yes, that's what he wanted, but he dogged the person out too. Listen, don't think y'all better because they chose y'all for every reason. Because you might have beautiful babies, whatever that kind of construct. People kills me with their freaking mentality about darker skin. Like it's like, listen, not knowing that we might push out a freaking darker skin woman box, be birthed in the world, and then you want to downplay them. Ooh, cancel. All right, Instagram. Ooh, what was I looking for? Oh, the comment section. Oh, never mind, y'all. I get pretty far saying that. All right, so let me share this screen and let's see what some of the people in the comments saying. We only just talking to no girl. Some people said, who asked for this? Not taking a man child. People say people gonna take it wrong, but I understand what she means. Yeah, we understand what she's saying. But at the same time, what was the point of that? It doesn't make it right either. Don't try to twist her words. We know what she means. I said, okay, y'all fangirling, but exactly, girl, come on now. She basically reaping the benefits and they're crying when she got dragged out of it. Nobody's stupid. We all know exactly what she means. I respect the fact that she cares for others about going through it. Mm-hmm. Until she got dragged. Oh my gosh, I love her. Very heartfelt. Some people are, always a comment section. There's always one side who who understand what she's saying and go defend her, and there will be other sides who calling her out. So it's kind of mixture. But a lot of people are calling her out. I don't know how I feel about this, but I understand the intent of the message. More should recognize their privilege. Guys, she's speaking on this. I said, sincerity like this should never be criticized. Okay, y'all people. It's not your fault. And the people in the pictures I'm looking at, I said, It's the cast of directors instead of a blame. It's everyone blame. Like, it's not, yes, it's the cast of directors who pulling apart, but at the same time, she couldn't deny it. Like somebody said, I hope you guys understand her message because I do. The industry shaded as F. That's why it's best to support Black networks that represent us the right way. Okay, y'all. She could have drafted this. She kept this in the draft. Danny, baby, what are you doing? But it's not your fault. The internet is brutal. First, we complain of lack of representation, especially of black, dark-skinned women in Hollywood. Then we someone knowledge it. We say it's not that serious. We can never unite on this issue. Who said it's not that serious? Para Rose. Who said that? Accent. Love. You can see a sincerity. We need more dark-skinned actress. I don't understand why it's so hard for them to comprehend that. Exactly. But it's always been great about the look. It's not about the acting ability. It's always the look. Because that's what sometimes we might have people who say, oh, well, she's not a great actress as well. Let's have somebody else. But it's not about the acting ability. It's about the look and notoriety to get them over. Yes. I guess if people just heard the apology and didn't know the backstory, they will feel this is okay apology. Even if I didn't know the background story, I would say I was kind of confused why she put this. So I was like, listen, girl, you probably was reaping the benefits all this time, and now you saying something like this? You would never really spoke about this now all of a sudden. So don't make a public cry now when you have been benefiting from this. For all aspects, for the men, for the roles, all that stuff you said. When we get called out and when you get dogged out, then you want to make a public cry that everybody having your side when you kind of dissed us in the first place. So now you want some support. But you were dissing us in the first place because you were getting the benefits. Is that saying something, y'all? It says something to me. Let me see. This should be a conversation between her and her therapist. I hear that. I get where she's coming from, but the tears were needed. You ain't taking my man. I said, okay, girl. She is weak in the knees. Stand up. Oh. I need context. This is so random. It was random. That's why we needed the context of what exactly she put this out there for. Where did the men came from? That's what I'm saying. I was like, the man. I said, girl, what the hell? Lack of representation. And then you gonna put the man in it? She going through something. That maybe she shouldn't share it with her friend on not social media. She only take accountability because she got caught out for taking the role. She wasn't taking accountability before. Did Thandie always have an accent? People keep talking about her accent. Did she always have an accent, y'all? Whew. Did you steal my hairbrush? I can't find that either. Did she think she stole my keys too? She stole everything, y'all. Shoot, I just lost my money. She stole my money too, girl. Let's get privileged over here. So, y'all. Oh, that was an accent. Okay. People were saying, where the accent came from? I said, oh, I don't remember. She's South American. She's South African or British, I think. Okay. Yeah. But yes, ain't nobody gonna hate. Watch that movie, girl. Oh, shoot. Cheerio. But that's it. That's all I had for today, y'all. 6:48. We got like an hour before the panel. But anything else is coming out? We will talk about Whoopi. That's why I didn't talk about Whoopi because I had the bandwidth to talk about that. I was like, whatever. I was like, why did it spend her? But we're gonna talk about that in the panel. We're gonna talk about that guy, Joe Rogan, his saying the N-word in his podcast, and now he wanna apologize for the bullcrap, whatever. I was like, I don't know why they want to apologize when they get called out. It knows it's gonna come out. You think it was never gonna come out? Sure. Talk about Riri she pregnant, y'all. And I don't know why people was clowning and was, oh, why him? Why that? I said, why what? The baby's fine. Leave it alone. Rob and China court case. It's some other stuff we're gonna talk about. Wendy, her thing getting froze, her accounts. I said, oh child, Wendy, you going through it, girl. You going through it, girl. Oh, you need a hug, Wendy? What's going on? Well, we got some topics to talk about today, y'all. And everything. But this was good. I enjoyed y'all. Y'all always keep me company. I love y'all conversation. I love everything, especially the last two topics we had. What was going on? But yes. Next week, Sunday, y'all, it's gonna be a love, sex, relationship talk. We're gonna talk about some of the theme points of the shows, like Ready to Love and Marriage First Sight, and we're gonna talk about that, how to factor in our love relationship, because it's a pre-Valentine Day live. So come in, get ready to talk, give a speech, give your opinions about things. I'm gonna have some questions out there. I'll do probably a little game. Because it's a day before Valentine's Day, you know, that's my birthday, so I'm gonna do a little special live the day before my birthday and everything, and just have a good time. And tomorrow is Jocelyn Cabaret Review on my channel. Catch me and Auntie Momo together on our channel and my channel to talk about Jocelyn Cabaret. Tonight after the panel, I will do the watch along of Cabaret and book 4. I'm not gonna do book 2 because I already did that before this live because it was both of them together. So we decided to do book 4. And Cabaret. Oh, Auntie Momo, she said, drop your Discord. My Discord is my description box, but I will place it here as well. Let me get it, y'all, real quick. Oh, here go the link to the live for Janet last week. If y'all didn't watch it yet, and here also the link of Auntie Momo's panel tonight. If y'all really go on that together, here go the link here. And I'm about to post my Discord link as well. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right. Let me see. I think I can go in there. Let me see. Social media. All right. Here's the link to my Discord. Oh, let me get this on. All right, so we got like an hour, 8 minutes and everything to get together, eat, relax, recuperate ourselves, and everything. But this was a good live. I enjoyed it. Like I said, next Sunday could be a pre-Valentine special of love, sex, and relationships, games, talk, themes. Let's be ready to talk about things. Tomorrow, the Johnson Cabaret. Also catch my catch a video this week. Maybe one or two. Are you serious? If I put one up there. And that's it. And during the week, always, if you don't see me on Discord on live, just join in because I'll be watching some shows during the week on my spare time. I'm not going to announce it. It just be up. That's why I say have your notification if you can. To save videos, no, because it's mainly stream. It's stream like live streaming, so it's not get recorded. I don't know about saving videos if I do like any live recording on Discord. I think you can. But I'm not sure. I had to check it out. But live stream is up. But my videos of my YouTube channel, I do place it on there. So if y'all miss it, y'all can be able to click on the videos on Discord and click on it and watch it. And so like that. But thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all have anything else you want to discuss and talk about it. But thank you, Dominique, for coming in. Opulence, as well as always, Auntie Momo, Bro, Sir Neil, CM. Well, Brittany. Why was it Brittany? She just stopped talking for us. She probably was at work. Tracy, as always. Deandra, thank you for coming in. Welcome to the family. Let's see. Yes. Who else? JW. Oh, I miss Jay Rudolph today too. She probably was busy. Oh, I didn't block this person? I gotta block this person. How do I do that? Okay, pull the time out. Who else? Love y'all. Thank you so much. Catch you on the panel. If you don't be on the panel, then I'll see y'all tonight for the watch along. And also tomorrow for Johnson Cabaret Review. And yeah, like always hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord. If you had any like topics for love, sex, relationship next week, and you had scenarios or topics, yeah, always hit me up. And we can talk about it on live. Once again, it's always gonna be anonymous. No one will know who gave it to me. So let me know anything. So we can talk about it. All right. And if y'all do want to be a panel with me next week, y'all can. Just hit me up, probably with DM. Let me know if y'all want to do a panel, and we can work on that. All right. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Hope you have a great week, a great Sunday, and I'll see y'all later. And don't be a stranger. Hit me up, y'all. All right. Peace out. All right. Peace out.